we go again on my.
Because Facebook loves to take money from content creators on their intros for their podcasts. So I figured, hey, screw it. I'll do my own song and strum some strings on the guitar. Here we go. Welcome to the Afternoon Delight Podcast with the boys. Oh, by the way, shout out to all the hot moms out there that are not AI created. Let's get to the show. Welcome back to the Afternoon Delight Podcast with the boys. Do we have a show for you tonight? First on the list, 10 fun facts about dating a shorter guy. I thought we hit that one. And then we're hitting the 11-6-3.
Shout out to all the short kids out there.
Shout out to all the short kids.
Yeah, not us tall guys. Bob.
Yeah, not us tall guys.
Hey, what about Art? What the fuck? What the fuck? Art? Art's an average sized teen. Art is an average sized teen.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be a part of that. Honestly,
Come
I
on
don't want to
now.
be a part of this.
Tobias and Robert Turner need left.
I will have to give Art the test, and maybe I'll film it while we're doing the show.
No.
If he can reach the cups on the top of my shelves, Art's looking over at my cabinets right now, going, and not need to use the kid's step stool.
I mean, I've seen him reach my chest. So.
There you go. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, we're going to then hit the 11-6-3 friendship rule. And I'll be honest, I've never heard of this rule. Boys, Art, have you ever heard of the 11-6-3 friendship rule?
No, never.
Never. Julian?
Never.
No, I've never heard of this. And it's interesting. And when I read it, I go, we got to talk about this on the show. So we're going to hit on that, the 11-6-3 friendship rule. And anyone that's out there, if you've heard this before, please let us know, because I was kind of curious who came up with it. And we're going to do the last one. Can men give good dating advice to women? It's situational. It's situational.
We talked about this last night at work.
Before we get into all the craziness, let's say hello to Mr. Artemis Prime.
All right.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up?
Art was on time today. He was like 30 minutes early.
Art walks in like 1:20. I'm like, who the hell?
Yeah. I thought maybe he got it. I think he got my house and his house mixed up. He was going home. He's like, what the fuck? Is it John's place?
Possibly. Just like, I wasn't thinking.
Good to see you, though, Art.
Yeah, good to see you on time. Yeah. And of course, Mr. Bobby Boogie is here with us to share his insights, his knowledge, his Rolodex of information.
Yep.
The highway to where, Bob? The hell,
confusion. The highway to confusion. Just remember, ladies, friends don't let friends sleep alone. Okay, that's how I gotta go.
Yeah, buy him a body pillow. And of course, the man who is in a hidden, disclosed area somewhere in the Central Valley, we're not allowed to know, who loves to rate Turlock women. I don't think any Turlock woman has ever gotten a higher than a 4 from this individual, Mr. Hoochie Daddy. Daddy.
Witness protection.
He's if he keeps rating Turlock women 4, he's gonna need protection.
Don't find me. And I'm hidden in their city too.
Hey, just remember, a Turlock 4 is a key 7.
Yeah, that is true. Mr. Hoochie Daddy, speak again into your microphone.
Hello.
You now switch it because you're using the wrong one, my friend.
Oh man.
There we go. I don't know why it switches like every week. It switches.
There you go.
There
I
you
knew
go.
it. It's like, okay, he is hiding in a disclosed area, but it's not a cave.
Yeah.
So, I knew it wasn't a cave.
Hey, that'd be good.
Oh, yes. Let's get into it. Hello. Who is that out there?
Bertha.
That's Bertha. Bertha. This one's perfect for you. 10 facts about dating a short guy. I don't know if Bertha would date a guy shorter than her.
It's close. Hey, Bertha, who was taller? You were.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Because he's not very tall. I've seen him in person. He's not very tall.
Yes. Here are 10 fun facts about dating a guy shorter than you. Number 1, you instantly become the top shelf hero. Need something? Congrats. You're the MVP of the kitchen now. There you go. That is
There you
true.
go.
Yeah, there you go. It is true. It's true. Let me give it a little more. Is that the hand claps? Yeah,
Yeah, that's the hand clap.
Hugs hit different.
Oh yeah, they do.
You're basically hugging a backpack, a warm, loving backpack. Yes, you are.
I've got a story if you want to hear it.
Let's hear it, Mr. Sharp.
We were up on our annual 4-wheel drive trip where we used to go up to the mountains, the guys at work. And so we would hit the iron door in Groveland. And my buddy Skip was like 5'3". Skip met this mountain girl up there. They were slow dancing. And yeah, his head rested in between her pillows for every slow song.
All right, but you can't tell me that if you're the dude that's not like perfect spot, you know?
Yeah, that's what
it is. I mean, I'm not gonna bitch if I'm the shorter guy and she's that much more taller than me, and that's lining up.
Yeah,
And you get
Come
titties
on,
in their
man.
face.
That's like, those are like the 2 best hotel pillows you can buy.
Yeah. He was like 5'3". She was like 5'10". And his head just fit
Yeah, I should
perfectly in
start
between the
Instagram,
pillows.
right? Guys, let
Yeah.
me start Instagram. We don't want that right there. Hey, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's up, Jesus? He never blocks your number 3. He never blocks your view. Concerts, movies, life. You got VIP sight forever.
That's cold.
It's true. It's true. Number 4, kissing. Builds in legs day. Either you're bent down or he's going on tippy toes in a relationship workout. That's it. That's that. I never thought of it. That's like
someone's getting a leg
Hey,
workout.
that's the only time I'm on my tippy toes. Only time I'm on my tippy toes.
Yeah.
That's
Working
when
out
she's
the
taller
calves.
than me. No, when she's taller
Working
than me,
out the
that's the only
calves.
time. It's the only
Yep,
time.
working out your cat.
He's number 5. He's always in your personal space, literally your shoulders. Yeah, that's his new resting spot. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of starting to see some of the advantages of being shorter than the girl that you're with.
And think about it. If you're shorter and you're always at their tit level, you always see tits.
All the time.
Think about it, Bob. The only people you see up that high are other dudes. Just letting you know.
Why you don't think about it, Bob?
Exactly.
Hey, the only other people that eyes you meet are dudes. I be looking around, chicks, nothing but chicks.
Mm-hmm.
How about if she has puffy nipples?
Oh, hey, no, that's a different. Yeah, that's a different league right there, man.
Hey, I'm
That's
still
a
gonna
different
get
league,
milk.
yes.
I'm still gonna get milk.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on.
Milk does a body good.
Number 5. Oh, we did 5. Number 6. You control the camera angle. Photos automatic. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Photos automatically look like you're the main character because you are.
Yeah.
You always get to be in front.
Oh, it's when you're like, hon, can you bend down a little? Just bend down a little bit so we're even. Arguments are harder to storm out of. You can't dramatically look down at him. Wait, actually, you can. Poor guys. Oh, this number 8. He's easier to find in the crowd because he's just scanned slightly below eye level. You'll spot him eventually.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You hear how tall is he way too often. People act like it's personal trait. It's not. He still forgets where he's parked. I don't get all that one, so I'm ready.
Hey, no, that's when her friends always say like, "Oh, well, he's kind of short, you know." Fuck.
Yeah, I like that. He claims you because you're the tree, and he's easier to beat.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, Bertha.
Yeah.
Confidence becomes very attractive. A short guy with swagger, that's elite.
Yes.
Wrong mouse, John.
Oh, yeah.
Elite energy. That's I pulled her. I pulled her confidence. I don't know. That's it.
You know what though? When you see a couple in the public and the lady's taller than the guy, the one thing I've always noticed is the woman's wearing flats and not heels.
Yeah, there are some women that I think will give him that privilege in public. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to wear my 3-inch. Come on, think about it. If she's already,
I
3
wouldn't
inches
even care,
taller,
bro. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Wear them.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll hold their hand like this if I have to.
Yeah, no. My buddy Dave Victorino is like 5'6". Sandy's like 5'8".
Doing the chicken dance.
Mommy uppies.
Yeah, but Sandy, I've known her for over 30 years. I've never seen Sandy in a pair of heels.
Yeah,
she's always worn flats.
That's out of respect. I mean,
maybe she don't want to wear heels, dude.
I'll say this.
no,
Is that
because
I've also seen that like tall women won't wear heels simply because they don't like being tall. There's some women that are tall actually want to be short. They want to be smaller because they don't feel as feminine being that tall. And it's funny because like I have a friend that's very tall, and she's said that a lot. She's been like, it's hard to feel feminine when there's not a lot of men that are taller than her. She's 6 feet tall. So I think sometimes it becomes an insecurity for them.
Facts.
If you want to, I can. Oh well, I'll read it. She's 5'10". He's 5'6". Who's really winning, Bob?
He is.
No matter what.
What's the old saying, Bob? We're all the same size.
Tits.
Laying down
In bed.
What, for real? We're all the same size laying down.
We're all the same size.
That's an old saying.
Yeah,
that's an old saying. We're all the same size when we're laying down in bed.
When you're hitting it, don't matter how tall she is or how it don't matter.
But if you're too small, you could get lost in there.
So, hey, let me get lost. I'm exactly where I want to be. Just know that.
Well, technically you're lost anyway because you don't know where the clitoris is. So you're busy doing that. Now you're lost.
Yeah, but I'm not getting lost in the woods. I'm getting lost in the pink, and so I'm all good.
It could be the woods. It could be a
there
bush.
you go, Bertha. You're in the game. I like that.
Oh, I just had a dirty thought.
Yeah,
but if she's too long, Bertha, and then you guys go to do that move, it ain't gonna work. It only works when like the dude is taller.
No. You gotta remember.
Oh no, the dude. Oh no, he does have to be smaller. It does make sense. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but also you have to take into consideration just the way certain people are built. Some people have a longer torso. Some people have longer legs. Some people have a shorter. So it just all depends. If she has a long torso and you're a short guy, you're probably not evening up.
I feel like people always have the long torso.
You seen those girls that have you look at them in a bathing suit and you're like, that belly button should be a little lower. You know what I mean? You've seen those, and they just have these really long torsos where, if you're a short guy, you're licking belly button, dude, for like a half an hour thinking you're pleasing her.
Hey, you with it? Fuck.
No, I wouldn't, dude.
Oh, my bad. My fault. Hey. I'll lick whatever, bro. Not whatever.
She's too tall. She's got a hunch her back to shorten up so I can get in there.
Yeah.
Hey, call it the Hunchback at Notre Dame, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That's it.
I mean, all right. It's a sad thing, but I'm going to go ahead and ask the question. What's your first thought when you see the short guy with the really tall woman?
Hey, I'm proud for him. I'm proud. I'm like, fuck. I need to get like him. I need to get like him for real.
Yeah, either he's rich or he's got a big Johnson.
So what would you say would be
or a big personality or a big personality?
A big wallet. A big wallet. What would you say would be the limit that it would make it look awkward? So are we talking, is it 6 inches, 8 inches, a foot taller? What would make it seem a little bit awkward to you?
It'd be anything that I think is big. So anything bigger than 3 inches is,
Yeah. There's a
huge.
Yeah, there's a comedian, Brad Williams. He's a midget. He's like 4 foot tall, maybe 3'8". His wife is normal size 5'4". So when they're out together in public and people take pictures, that is awkward.
Yeah, that is. What would you say?
I only think it's awkward because you think it's awkward, but I think if you don't think about it that way, then it's just two people that are together and they're a couple.
I'm with Bob. I'm with Bob because you're figuring out how it's all working in your head. When you're walking down the street and you see that, the first thing I think most people are thinking is, how's this working?
She's laying down on her back and she has her legs open, bro. It don't matter. It works out no matter what.
But as that short person, as you're walking toward, that's what Bob is thinking. Bob is walking past the short guy. That short guy knows Bob is going, how's this all work?
No. Brad Williams, if you've ever seen his comedy, Brad Williams describes that because he goes, when we're doing doggy, I'm standing up.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
He's I'm standing up. I don't have to get on my knees.
See, that's the thing is like if you got her on the end of the bed, you got to stand up anyway. So like everyone stands up at some point in sex.
But if you're on the bed, he doesn't have to get on his knees. He can just stand up and go from there.
Yeah. Short guys need
don't matter. Hey,
short guys need loving.
He's still getting poon, bro. He's fine. Trust me, he's fine. These little things that suck, he's getting poon. He's good.
3-inch difference doesn't bother me, but I think 6 or 8, I start to kind of. If she's a foot taller than her, I'm kind of wondering. You can't help it. It's human nature.
John, there might be only one woman alive being a foot taller than you.
Yeah,
you're tall, so for like you'd have to be
exactly. Yeah, she's a foot taller than me. She's 7 foot, so I'm willing to go with that. She's 7'3", 7'4".
That means she's got long legs no matter what.
That means I'm wrapped in heaven all the time, dude. So
there's a Chinese chick who plays basketball in China. She's 7'4", so we'll save her for you.
Yeah, I mean it's just
is she blonde?
No, she's dark hair.
I'll take it. It doesn't matter anyway.
Ain't no blonde Chinese people.
Let's
on purpose.
Yeah. Good luck to all the short guys out there. You guys got this. Keep fighting. Keep doing your thing. There's somebody out there that loves you, right? Rob, what's the saying, Bob? There's somebody for everybody out there.
I'm still waiting for mine. I'm 63 goddamn years old.
Bob, you're on that
Art's
show,
right there.
The show from the 70s. Pick the door.
Huh?
Pick the door, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, okay. So
the Mighty Python show.
Okay. Yeah, let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. That was it. What's behind door number? I'll take door 3, bitch.
It was Monty Hall. It wasn't Monty Python. But that's funny as hell, right?
And there's a goat there, and you're like, Monty's like, do you want to take a chance? Do you want to pick another door? Bob's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah, one of those on.
What could be worse than a donkey? We're gonna dive into this new rule that I've never heard of and none of us have heard. It's the 11-6-3 rule of friendship. That's what it's called. It's a simple way to think about how many close relationship people typically maintain. It's not scientific law, more than a modern social guidelines based on research into human social limits. So we're gonna dive into how it breaks down. 3 closest friends, your inner circle. I think we all have those 3 inner circle friends. These are your ride and die people. You trust them deeply. You share personal struggles with them, and they're the ones you call in a crisis. So they're the ones you call at 2 a.m. in the morning that you need a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Your 6 good friends. These are your middle circle. Strong friendships, but not quite as intimate as the inner 3. You talk regular, you hang out often, you're a reliable support system. That's your number 6s. And number 11's total close connection, outer circle. This includes the 3 plus the 6 plus a couple more meaningful relationships. People you generally care about, you stay in touch, but less frequently and still important in your life. So that's pretty much the breakdown of what the 11-6-3 is about. So we're going to go into this, what actually makes a great topic. Do men actually really have 3 real friends? Art, do you feel like you have, remember what the 3 are. Do you feel like you have that 3 already in your life?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah. Mr. Sharp?
Yes, I do.
Julian?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think we all do. And in social media, is social media inflating fake friendships? Do you feel like social media, like if I hear someone say it's my Facebook friend, what's your first thought?
They've never met.
Yeah,
pretty much. They never met.
Yeah. How do you look at it when someone says that to you, Julian? Oh, that's my Facebook friend.
People don't be using that, but I mean, like, to me, that's not your friend. Like, if you don't, like, I think that there is relationships that you can have online, like, hey, these are my friends and stuff. But like I have friends that I'm going to meet at EDC. I've known them since I was 12. This will be the first time ever meeting them in person. So I always say that's my online friend. But like, I would never go just make some random Facebook friend, But also, I guess I have made internet friends, so it's kind of similar realm. But I mean, I think you'd have to know them a lot longer to be like, hey, that's my friend. Like some people will be using that so loosely, like it'll be like, oh, they chatted each other, like, oh, that's my Facebook friend.
Yeah.
You know? Especially girls, because girls will chat online.
Girls, yeah. So. Mr. Sharp, how many people could you call at 2 a.m. and they'd actually answer? I'm one. If I see Bob, no disrespect to anybody else at Crime Guard.
Yeah,
understand that when I see Bob Sharp, I'm answering it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my friend Tammy,
yes, Tammy for sure.
Yeah. My friend Tammy, the hairstylist, because I've called her at 2:00 drunk, wanting to ride home, and she's always gotten up and come and got my ass.
Shout out Tammy.
Yeah, my friend Kathy would if she lived in town, but she lives in LA now. John would come get me at 2:00 in the morning.
Jesse for sure.
Jesse would if he answered his phone. Erica would if Erica.
Joe be a little iffy.
Joe ain't coming.
He'd come get you, but he give you shit about it.
Yeah, no, he would. He would bust your balls the whole time.
You riding in and out.
No, it's funny because Tammy, I've called her a lot, and I always told her, I said, let your boys know if they ever need a ride at 2:00, I will come get them because I will.
Yeah.
I have a friend Nancy who used to call me all the time at 2:00 in the morning. When she was feeling bad and she was drunk and had to vent, and I always pick the phone up. My phone rings at 2:00. I'm going to answer it.
Yeah, 2:00 is that after midnight
I'll
deal.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, for me, like instantly 2 a.m. and that phone's ringing. It's one of my kids. Even though I know it's not one of my kids, I automatically assume it's one of my kids. So I always grab the phone and look at it.
Yeah.
How about you, Art? How many people could you call at 2? You could call me, bro. I couldn't get you.
Yeah, I call.
All right, I'd come get you.
Me and Bob and Jameson were hanging out at the court. Shirts off, shotguns on quad. We all got arrested. I don't know where Bob is. Bob took off down the canal bank. Jameson lost his pants. I don't know where he is. But they got me, John.
He's wearing Jameson's pants.
No, Art. Speaking to the mic, too. That would help.
It was one night. I had a good night. It was cool. But yeah, I have a...
Hey, two nights.
I have a cool...
You lost count?
Fuck.
There you go, Art. Better.
I have a good support group. Yeah.
I
can call people.
Julian.
Yeah.
How many people can you call at 2 a.m. and they'd answer the phone?
I have a good amount of people. I'd say like my main like guy friend group. Like if I called them, yeah. But I mean, if you wanted to give me like 3 or 4 that like I know, like even if I spam called them, they'll answer. Yeah, I have like the 3 or 4.
Yeah, same here. I had actually put this. I've actually been down this challenge at 2 a.m. in the morning at Modesto jail. I'm trying to figure out. Here's the thing. Back then, they didn't let you have your phone.
Right.
Nobody.
So now you can ask for your phone before they put you in, so you can write numbers down. But back then, they didn't. So if you couldn't remember fucking numbers, you were kind of fucked. So, and I don't remember numbers that well. And yeah, so 2 a.m. I think if I can remember the numbers, I know if I have more than 3 that I could actually call. Hey, I'm downtown. MPD got me. Come get me. Go to what's the name of the lady parole or
bail bond girl?
Yeah, bail bond girl. Get a hold of bail bond girl. Is it better to have Mr. Sharp? Is it better to have 3 friends or 20 good time friends?
You need 3 solid.
Yeah, it's 3 solid. Good time friends are fun.
They are.
They are fun, but you always seem to end up where you're not supposed to be. And trying to explain to somebody that you love that you don't know how you got there.
Riding in the car in Tahoe at 3:00 in the morning because you're trying to protect some female friend because she decided she's going to Tahoe with 3 other dudes. Wait, I'm going with you.
Yeah,
make sure you're safe.
Art.
Yo.
3 real friends or 20 good time friends?
3 good ones. I'd rather have just the 3 on my side.
Yeah. You think, Art, does that change depending on your age?
Yeah.
Would you rather have the 3 good friends or the 20 good time friends when you're 19, 20?
You know what? That's a good question, man. Nah, I'll go with the 3.
You go with the 3 solid good friends, even in your 20s.
Yeah,
you know they're gonna be.
It was kind of like that. Yeah.
How about you, Julian? Your 3 good friends or 20 good time friends? I like how they write that too. Good time.
I would always just take the 3 because like even though I guess like Art and Bob have seen, like I have a good amount of friends that like I hang out with and stuff. Yeah. But I would like, if I had to choose, like the 3 that know a lot about me, those are the ones like that are always going to be there. The rest of the friends, like as they their lives start to grow, they're going to start to fade, and I understand that. And we're still always going to be friends, but obviously priorities are going to change. But those 3, like I should have around forever for sure.
Yeah. All right. This one might cause a little controversy. We'll start with the Gen Zer. Do men struggle more than women to maintain close friendships?
No.
Yeah, women are evil.
I think women have a lot harder time holding on to really good friendships and just hearing and I think it's not always, it's just how some women act. Like it's you know, a lot of the times things will change, and like people change as you get older, but from what it seems like from like a woman's perspective, it seems like a lot of them change their friend groups very often. There's only like one group of girlfriends that I've met that like it hasn't changed. It's only thing that like one person's been added, but for the most part it's stayed the same, and that's the friend group that was at my birthday. Bob and Art met all of them, and they're the only group that I've seen that hasn't gone through changes throughout the years. The rest of them, from like when I went to school and stuff, they change, or hearing from other girls, they constantly are changing friend groups, making new friends, just because girls it seems like they have a lot of drama in between them.
Well, because I'm not gonna go, fuck, I can't believe Bob wore that fucking shirt tonight. I'm not. It's like I'm
fucking tired of that sweater,
shirt, bro. Yeah, you know, at the club. Yeah, you look. I'm not gonna where you get that. How about you, Mr. Bob?
Oh, I think it's a lot easier for men to maintain long friendships like that. I really do. I'm not sure if it's the insecurity with women, but you know, all right. So in my group of friends. Okay, not you guys, but
not
you're
guys.
Great friends, but the core group I've known for the last 30 years. All the wives get along, right? And the only time there's a separation out of that group is when somebody gets divorced, or someone breaks up. But you still keep the core. I think it's tougher for women to maintain long relationships because sometimes they're petty and they won't agree with a friend's decision, and they will disown them because of that.
Yeah. the slow 80s clap. Yeah. But Art, what are your thoughts on this one?
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, because my wife and her friends have been friends for a long time. Like that trips me out. Like I've always wanted to have like a good core like that, but like because she has like a lot. She has
her core,
like a pretty big one. Like they're kind of all really connected, but they're separated. Like there's like a east and west side of it. Like
east side.
Like there's some that no, I'm just saying like they're the friend group that she grew up with, like as they were like going to school and stuff. And then there's the friend groups that she made, or the friend group that she made when she was like in her 20s. They all get along, but you know there's more in common with this side. But there's a lot of like love, and so like they've kept that friend, like they're still friends, and they're always like down for each other. So like so I don't know. I've never had to deal with female friends like that. Like what you guys were talking about.
Well, I'm down for you.
I mean, you're judging. You're making a judgment on one individual.
No, that's what I'm like. I get.
Yeah. I mean, I like my wife. I couldn't say the same thing. I seen a revolving door.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And a lot of times it was just like petty, stupid stuff. Like like our Julian was talking about. You know, she got this or they got that, and like she doesn't. You know, it's like we don't get that dynamic from the guys, where the guys are just like, I'm happy for. I may be like, oh, I wish it were me. I'm still happy for whoever's in my life that's achieving something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm never going to put him down. And where you kind of get that with women, because it's just like, I deserve that. And I'm not saying all women are like that, but a majority of women are like, you know, they seem to the revolving door of friendships, and it always seems to be very small, petty things that cause this dynamic.
Oh, wow.
That it's like, I just can't be friends with her anymore.
Yeah, well, I've never seen that.
I had some friends up at Sonora. Lady, like me and Lee would go up there and hang out with this group of ladies, and 2 or 3 of them were single, some were married, but there was these 2 girls. They were like best friends forever. They're like, you saw one, you saw the other. One of them was married, one of them was single. And so another girl in the group was getting divorced. So the married one told the other one, don't date her husband. Don't date her ex-husband. Right? First thing she did was go out and date this.
I wouldn't have listened.
She dated this other lady's ex-husband. They don't even talk anymore.
Yeah.
They don't talk. They're you ask her, hey, how's she doing? She goes, I don't know. I said, what happened? Well, and she told me exactly what happened. Because I told her not to.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. And she goes, I told her not to date him, and she did anyway. Yeah. So we're done.
Hey, the heart wants what the heart wants. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Right.
I don't know if that's petty, bro. I think that's pretty reason. I don't know. It depends, I guess.
Mr. Art, at what age does your friendship group start to shrink, and why? I think you and I have the same perspective of this.
I think you just, people link up and they get married, start a family, and you still try to do the thing where you guys still hang out, the kids know each other, but eventually that gets old because kids go to different schools, or they have extra activities, or you can't make it and hang out this Saturday and all that kind of stuff. Like, it just ends up, I think, like in your late 20s, possibly.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I went through it with my best friend. It's like, all of a sudden he's knocking on the door at 3 a.m. to party, and I'm like, dude, I got a kid now, and I'm married. You can't come knocking on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like that
must have been a sad day, Bobby.
It was
a very sad day.
No, it wasn't Bob. It was my buddy Troy, and he was somebody that it was difficult for him to understand that. And I had constantly had to go through these things with him. It's like, dude, I can't come get you, or you can't come over at 1 o'clock in the morning. You can't do a lot of these things. But like, Art now is in a situation where where now the kids are old enough to take care of themselves. You can start to build those friendships again, and kind of get a little bit of your time back, and you're in a perfect place right now where you're in your life where, it starts to happen that first day where you look over and you see your kid using the microwave, and it's that first little light that goes off in your head. Like, hell yeah, that's step one. When they can start, it's sad, but that's step one. It's like, that fucker can take care of himself now.
Dude, you used to keep a box of corn dogs in the freezer. That some bitch can make corn dogs. You're good.
That is like, this little light goes on. And you're just like, yep. It's a little, you're still worried, but a little less worried.
Yeah.
And now where they're in your 20s, you can kind of say to yourself, hey, I can go out and do these things. I can hang out and do some things, hang out with Bob and Jameson, drinking beatboxes, driving quads shirtless with shotguns. You can do all that kind of stuff now.
I want to ride quads shirtless
I want to take a night off. I want to take the night off from work just to hang out with you, quad, shirtless, shotgun, beatbox, fucking dudes at the
God, I wish I still had my quads, because that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
I'll take a Sunday off. We'll go up the Long Barn. And we'll be in the middle of the woods, and we'll just ride our.
And no one will be able to hear you scream, Art. No one will be able to hear you scream.
Art would be the guy that's hauling ass through the orchard, screaming with his shotgun, freedom.
See, now I miss my quads, because we can.
Now we knew. Now every company out in Pismo right now is saying they got our pictures up. Do not rent quads to these 4 guys right here. It's Bob's photo, Art, me, Jameson's in there, and Julian.
Shit, I had a quad for over 35 years, 40 years, man. The quads are fun.
Julian, how about you? You're a young guy. Julian is 26 years old. He's our Gen Zer. And so this is kind of a weird question for you, but I think you starting to see a little bit of that yourself, right?
Only one of my friends is getting married, and I mean, the only reason, honestly, the reason why I don't really get to see him is simply because he works. He has a job. He works PG&E's alignment. He literally does not have time to hang out. That man works 60-hour weeks plus. I won't even bother trying to see him because he's maybe home 1 or 2 days a week, and he works through holidays. So like that's a little different. You know what I mean? But for the most part, everyone else is still single, or like if they do have a relationship, like we've met their girlfriends, and I mean they're cool to hang out. Like the girls are cool to, and it's funny enough because one of the like 2 or 3 of them, they know each other, so it's like they're friends. So it's easy like to have them over and stuff. But I mean, I haven't really experienced that yet, but I think soon is when it's going to start happening because I'm going to start having friends like that are going to be getting married and eventually have kids. So I do think like that's going to start to happen. And I'm in Bobby's situation where I'm single and just me right now, just me.
Yeah, I like that you have a healthy attitude towards it because, you know, the one thing that you said that I like I said, I went through it, not just with Troy, with a bunch of other ones, but you have the respect and knowledge enough to say, hey, man, he's starting his life. You know, I need to, you know, not show up at his house at 2:30 in the morning or not make him feel guilty because he can't hang out. That's the one that really kind of upset me, is trying to make me feel guilty that I couldn't go to this concert or I couldn't show up here at this place at this party. And it's like, dude, I'm 21. I got a 1-year-old kid. I can't hang out at the orchard party, dude.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to be there anymore, Troy. Bob, did you answer this one?
I did not.
Go ahead, Mr. Sharp.
But I think you're on the right path. It's just like with all my friends, when we were all single, it was great. Then slowly everyone started getting married and they're having kids. Now, as long as they were in town, you know, you don't expect them to go to the bar every night with you, but at least we would get together once a month.
Yeah.
You know, we go to Joe's house or we go to Jesse's house or something like that. And you still see the same faces, but then they start moving out of state.
Yeah.
Shout out Des.
Yeah. Hey, Des. But again, you got to realize that once my friends started getting married and stuff, I never bothered them. Because their family's more important than hanging out with me and keeping me company. And I just found different people to hang out with. Yeah. It's just like before my friend Tammy got married, we were inseparable. Then she met Steve and I didn't hang out with them as much because, you know, they're getting together. They got married. Then once she had kids, it was like, stop.
Yeah.
I would swing by the house maybe once a month and visit with her and the kids.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't insist on, hey, we're going to go do this. No, you got a family. You got a life. And it's not for me to interfere in your life.
And the good thing, the group that Bob is talking about is a great group because it doesn't matter if you show up with your wife.
Yeah.
She's part of the group. So it's something I've noticed when I didn't really hang out with my cousin Joe that much prior until like after my divorce. I knew, we did things together, but after my divorce, I kind of got to see that circle of friends that my cousin has and how it didn't matter if your wife showed up to the berm fire or showed up to a party. It was about all of us being together. So I really respect that. I mean, because a lot of times you have that individual that wants to separate those two things. It's like, hey, dude, why can't we go out? We'll be back at 2. We'll get, I'll bring you back. You may be drunk, but I'll bring you back.
Yeah.
If you had to cut your inner circle in half tomorrow, who's gone? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that question. Well, let's see. Jameson for sure. That shirtless fucking quad, right?
Jameson's actually a pretty cool kid.
Yeah, shout out J-Mo.
That would be.
Don't answer that question.
That'd be tough because I don't think I could. I don't think I could cut half of my friends.
Yeah.
All
right. I'm going to hit you with this one. I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a pygmy bite.
Oh.
It's Mr. Sharp.
Well, all right. What do you want?
All right. Are your work friends real friends or just situational?
Some are real.
Yeah. Heart's my man.
Some of them are real, and some of them are situational. No, because seriously, you learn a lot, right?
Yeah.
Because I was with a company 34 years, and I got let go. And the amount of people who reached out to me after I left is minimal to the people I hung out with while I was there. You know, I mean, a lot of people just stopped calling. I would have to call them, but I still got about probably 6 to 8 of those guys that I still call on a regular basis. But the other 20 to 30 that I used to hang out with, we don't even talk anymore because, you know, once you're gone from a job, people forget about you.
Okay, they lied. I'm trying to move it over. Oh, wait. It's not moving over.
Des,
Fuck you, StreamYard. You lied to me. But I'll leave the chat up there.
Yeah.
Shout out, Des.
Oh, so you don't want me clicking them no more?
The same way.
No more highlighting?
Now, I'm not sure if Bob is going to agree with me or disagree with me, but we come from a generation where my dad's like, that's work. Your friends are your friends. You know, what happens at work happens at work. You don't hang out with people at work. You don't. And I did that for 20 some odd years. Yeah. It's even my son, Frankie, said, Dad, I never seen anybody you work with. And I go, yeah, right. And he's like, why not? I go, because, you know, people do stupid things. And then those things get brought up at work and causes situations. And then next thing you know, you're no longer friends and you're having issues at work. So I always treated that the same way. It wasn't until I got a little older that I realized that some of my best friends are people that I worked with.
Absolutely.
You know? So for me, it was tough because like my dad, he worked for Sylvan Union School District. I never seen anybody that worked at Sylvan with my dad until my dad retired. Then teachers would show up and hang out with my dad. And it's like, okay, my dad did have a lot of friends, but he kept those two things separate.
Yes, Des, you're real.
Yeah, he kept them separate. So,
well, you know, and here's the funny part, because my dad was in the military forever. And
yeah, you can't call up somebody from Korea.
No, but the funny part was, so the neighbors' dad would hang out.
Call Art.
But every now and then,
His
like
dad.
like once every 2 months, there'd be a knock on the door. My dad would open it up, you know, and it'd be some guy he served in Vietnam with, who's on the base now, and they'd come in and they would Dad had a 5-gallon jug of Seagram 7. And Mom always had like a 12-pack of 7-Up in the fridge, and that was their go-to.
You my boo, Des.
You know, but yeah, Dad didn't hang out much with our neighbors on base. Yeah, but as far as guys from his field and stuff, unless they showed up to the house because they haven't seen each other since Vietnam or something.
Yeah. Right. Julian, you want to answer this question?
The one of
the work related.
Oh, the work related one. Yeah, I think that there's some people that are really, because there's people that I've met at like other jobs that I've had that I'm still friends with. I even have friends that I've worked with that I was friends with before I worked somewhere, and we are no longer friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I do think it goes both ways. But I mean, obviously, like fuck. I mean, the only reason the podcast happened is because I worked with you guys. So it's like
that's right.
I can't sit there and say that like I haven't made friends at work. Because I'd be fucked up to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
no comment.
Fuck. And Des too, you know, there's Des and there's different people.
My boo. Art, how about you, Art?
Yeah,
better answer this question right, dude.
I've always made friends at work. One of my longest friends that I met him when I was working at Round Table, 20 plus years ago. Other ones, they're kind of just text or Facebook communication type stuff. But yeah, I've always made friends at the workplace. You know, I see that if you're a good crew, then you guys work good together. But you know, sometimes people take advantage of that, and that's when shit gets fucked up. You know, so.
I love this guy.
Some wisdom. Oh, now you can actually talk even over it. You can talk over it now.
Yeah, Johnny fixed it. We talked about that before we started the show.
Yeah, I've known Des for a while.
Yeah. I actually had a production guy say, "The fuck you doing, John? Why are you paying all that money for that equipment and you're not fucking using it right? Did you watch the YouTube video?" No, I did not. Dude, I'm a man. What happens to the instructions, guys, when we open the box?
Throw them away. Start building it.
Figure that shit out, bro.
Fuck a Kia. I could build this thing in 7 moves.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to do that one of these days. I think it would be a fun show, and everybody gets the same thing from IKEA, and then record ourselves. One of us gets to use the instructions.
This guy trying to get us to build some furniture.
So it would be like Bob and Art and me and Julian. You guys get the instructions. We don't get the instructions, and see who puts it together the best. I think it'd be a
real men, no instructions.
We don't need those instructions. Is loyalty more important than honesty in a friendship, Art?
I'm sorry, loyalty or honesty? Shit.
Two big ones, man. Yeah, look, Bob's fucking wheel just started spinning like fucking crazy. Bob's like,
loyalty or honesty?
Do.
That's a good one, Johnny.
Well, can you answer it?
I'll go with loyalty. I'll go with loyalty.
Mr. Sharp.
Honesty.
Julian.
You could still lie to someone that you're loyal to, just like you
yes.
just like you could fuck someone over that you claim to love. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Julian went deep. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where is it, people? There it is.
There you go. We got it.
Right in your face, too. Right in your face. Just lie to you.
What? Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. No. People can be loyal to you, but they but they can be loyal for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
that's true too.
I'd rather you be honest with me. If there's something I'm doing you don't like, tell me.
Okay.
If something's going on, just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can handle if I'm wrong. I'll apologize, but I've had people stand alongside of me. I got your back, bro. I'm here for you. Fuck me over.
The first one's gone, dude. Yeah. The fight breaks out. You
fuck me over.
That motherfucker's already starting the car, dude. Hey, oh man, that is so fucking funny. I'm gonna go with honesty. I like someone to be honest with me. Loyalty, I think, is earned, and I think you can get someone to be loyal to you. But again, like Julian says, you can have someone loyal to you but still lie to your face.
Absolutely.
And we did a whole segment on the Friday Night BS show about lies. About lies and the different levels of lies and how they affect the relationships and everything else. And I don't think your generation calls it, but Bob and I think it was the snowball effect with the little white lie. The little white lie
starts out as a little snowball, keep throwing down the hill.
Well, it's because the more intricate you make the lie, it makes it bigger. So that's why, like, if they say if you're gonna lie, you have to lie very simple, like lie as simple as possible. So that way there's no way for it to really get built up. It's when you start adding more intricacy to it that you have inconsistencies, because you're not going to remember your story. It's a fake story.
Exactly.
You'll never remember it all. You'll never remember all the details.
You got to
hold on. I got to pull out the show notes. Oh yeah. I was in Florida that time. Mr. Art, do people outgrow friendships or just stop putting in the effort?
I think both.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Yeah.
I think it is. How about you, Mr. Sharpie?
Yeah, I think once you start to outgrow it, you don't want to put the effort in. I mean, I've lost. Well, I'm not saying I lost friends. I have people I haven't talked to in a long time because it just got too much work. Because I'm the only one reaching out doing stuff, and you're not going to respond back. Then you just let it go.
Yeah. Julian.
The question was what again, my bad?
You got to stop getting high before the show. Do people outgrow friendships or just stop putting in the effort?
I think it depends. Like, I think that there is. I think you could do both. I think that there's people that grow out of friendships in the sense of like we're going in two different directions. I mean, I've grown out of being friends with people just because of the things that they do, and I just don't see them as acceptable anymore.
Right.
Or like, like when I was younger, the things I would be like, oh yeah, that's cool or whatever. You can do that or, have your fun. Versus now it's like, I'm sorry, but like if you've been with this girl for 3-4 years, like, why are you fucking her over? Like, why are you going to go cheat on her and stuff? Like, you love this girl. Like, she's great. She's a good person. But like, so like now as I get my morals change and I get older, it's more of like, that's why I will outgrow people. And there's also, I think you do outgrow people no matter what, because I think everyone's changing constantly.
Yeah.
You guys either evolve together or you don't.
Yeah, I think it's like Bob. It's both. You when you start outgrowing someone, the effort's no longer there. It's like, do I really, like I said before, do I really want to hang out at the orchard party, drinking out of a fucking red sippy cup? and I'm 25 and I got 3 kids.
No,
Ooh, that 16-year-old high school girl looked good.
See, at that point, when you got 3 kids, you're not at an orchard party.
Yeah.
You're your cousin Joe's backyard with the rest of us because we know you got 3 kids.
Yeah, we know you got.
We're gonna send you home at a decent hour.
Yeah, or get you an Uber ride,
Yeah,
or one of you two.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
But John, you had kids really young, didn't you?
Yeah, my first kid at 21. So
yeah,
so you didn't really get to have like your
I didn't
like you got to have a little party phase, but you didn't get to have like the club and going to a bar.
Yeah, no. But I threw some of the best house parties though.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet. I wish I could have gone. My invite must have got lost in the mail or something.
To the point where your uncle that lives across the street would come over and go to the box and pull fucking circuit breakers out to shut the party down, and then come inside and see that there's hot women in there and put them back in, and then hang out with you for the next hour.
Uncle Pino?
Yeah,
I love Uncle Pino, man.
Uncle
Oh, he's like, oh, there's women here. Oh, let's put the lights back on.
Hey, Johnny, I'm just gonna go back outside. I'm gonna fix the breaker for
Let's
you.
get that music. I would walk in and like I see my uncle in there holding the fucking red sippy cup talking to some girls. And there was there was 2. I won't mention their names because they're both friends on Facebook, but they were, my uncle gave them a nickname. They were the Amazon girls because they were both over 6 foot tall, and they were from Turlock. I'm not going to mention names. But my uncle he couldn't take his eyes off of them because he's just like, and my uncle's like 5'5" maybe. He was short, and he just, the Amazon girls are here. Uncle Pino, we miss you.
Art, your wife's in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, babe?
Hello, Luis.
Yeah.
And what did Luis say?
Yeah.
Art,
She said when we were young, we partied so much the whole bar scene and club scene wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
And those are the fun times.
Yeah. I didn't get that. So I was like already married, but I got married and then I didn't get to do any of that stuff because you went and got my trucker's license and I spent most of my time out on the road. We all answered the honesty and friendship question, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to start with Art because his wife's here. Can you have a best friend and a romantic partner without one suffering?
No, there's no way. Someone's going to suffer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you always choose the person you're sleeping with.
Yeah, she's number one.
Absolutely.
Always number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my best friend's not going to suck my dick.
I mean, unless.
Ashes, bro. Hey, shut up, bro.
Knowledge.
No, but yeah, the best friend's gonna suffer always.
Yeah,
so,
hell yeah. She's gonna have to buy some tickets to the show. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no.
I think that's a situation, though. I feel like that's a situation where one's in a relationship and the other one isn't. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing is
hey, he might
has to accept that. You know, the best friend has to accept that.
Yeah.
You know, hey, he's married now or she's married now. You know, we can't do this all the time.
I think that's when my wife tries to always set him up so he could get married and then we could be like that fucking, you know?
Exactly.
Hopefully that's what happens. That'd be crazy. But we got lucky. We had friends who at the same time were having kids, and we had a good portion of our life where the friends that we partied with, now we're like all raising our kids together. Having barbecues or whatever.
That's the best thing.
Yeah. But like I said, then people grow up. Or like the kids get older and they start getting interested in other things. And so your weekends get filled and you work more and you're tired from work. You get older. You just want to like have a chill day, you know? So
yeah, that's the thing. If you can have that sort of relationship where your friends are on the same path as you, like you got married, boom, they got married, boom, you had a kid, boom, they had a kid, then it's different because then you got you now you're not only building on your friendship as a group, but now you have these kids that are going to become almost like cousins now because they're always around each other. So it's like sometimes those people. I know I have a lot of cousins on Facebook, not shit, but sometimes those people are better cousins than the cousins that you actually have.
What, you mean me and Don from Oildale?
I love you, Nino Peroni. You're a good cousin.
There you
go. I know he heard that. Bob, is this you? Am I asking you this question?
You can, but
yeah. I didn't know if you answered it. I'm like fourth glass of Johnny Walker Red here.
Oh no, I think I already did when Art was trying to do it. I just said that the best friend has to understand that, you know, he's now married and you're gonna be like second or third option because the spouse is number one.
Yeah.
My homie Patty, like he hung out for a minute though, like, but he ended up doing his own thing. Traveling the world and
and like I said with Julian, that's good that you had a friend that realized that and didn't try to pressure you into doing things that you knew you know were not only going to hurt your family and your relationship, you know.
Yeah.
Because your spouse is your bestie, like Mrs. Artson.
Yeah. Is it 420 yet, guys?
No.
We don't do that.
We can't even hit 420 no more.
Hey, you know what? Let's just do it for her. Happy 420, Mrs. Art.
What is this? No, let's not do that.
Come on, Art, do it. Put it up there for your wife.
Oh yeah.
All right. Happy 420, Mrs. Art.
420, but okay.
We need Mrs. Art back. She can be on the show. I know she doesn't want to be faced, but she can sit in there. And it was funny. The other day, it happens to me every time I listen to that episode your wife is on.
Yeah.
And she starts to speak. I'm tripping out. I'm like, where's this voice coming from? And then it hits me like, oh, wait, that's Art's wife.
My best friend actually and her went to school together, so she knew him before I did.
Yeah.
So
my homie. Is it a red flag, Mrs. Sharp, if someone has zero close friends?
Yes.
Oh, big time.
I don't know. I just think about like the people who, like we were talking about earlier, like their close friends might be online.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that is what you're counting. Like they don't have like physical friends, but like they could be, you know, or have like a real good connection with their buddies online, or you know, sometimes it gets to like girlfriends online or whatever. But
that's easy. You can't do all that.
I mean, some people can.
Yeah.
I'm saying something.
Julian, how about you, buddy?
I'll say I agree with her. Like you can have like the online friend aspect and stuff, but I don't know about dating online. I couldn't do that.
No. I want to ask Bob this question because I think and you guys too as well, because I don't know if it's just a generational thing, but like I brought up the cousins, like that's usually your first best friend is your first cousin, you know, your mom's brother, your mom's sister, whatever. Do you feel like that's kind of changed today? Do you think that's still a thing where your first cousin is your best friend, at your first best friend?
I have maybe 2 cousins that I fuck with. The rest of them, fuck them. Every single one.
In my family, because everyone doesn't live in the same town, I think it's not as true as it was when I was a kid.
When we were younger, right?
Because every place we lived, we were pretty much near a family member, and you saw your cousins all the time.
Yeah. I mean, Josephine she's basically my sister, you know?
Yeah.
You know, she was with us all the time. And I felt sorry for her because she basically grew up with 3 really crazy fucking brothers, you know, that were doing, you know, 3 Stooges scenes. And
shout out cousin Josephine.
Cousin Josephine.
Sweetly.
I'm sorry. I went into my, how about you? I mean, would you say your cousins were your first best friends growing up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah. All my cousins we're pretty close. Like we're cool. We like but it's like that long distance friend type thing. Like we don't see each other all the time. Might talk here and there, but when we get together, it's like not a day past that we haven't been together. Yeah.
And Julian already disclosed his love for his other half of his best friend.
Nah, it's just because my cousins like they want to start beef and stuff, so it's just like I just don't deal with them because I'm not gonna sit here and let them talk about me behind my back. And that goes to the honesty thing. They're just not honest people, and so I just don't talk to them. Honestly, I've met Like my brothers and sisters are probably the only people that I really like care for in my family, where it's like, okay, those are my people, you know. And as extension of them, they're my nieces and nephews because they're kids, so they're like my kids to me.
Yeah. And Bob, don't you feel like they're the ones that kind of teach you how to have a friend and how to act around a friend and how to be a good friend? Is your cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it for me too is the same way. I my respect growing up for girls was because of my cousin. I think if I didn't have a girl cousin, and you know, with the Truncali, there's not very many girls around, but not having a girl cousin at the same age as us, and you know, I don't think I would have been. I'm not that good with women right now, but I'm still. You know, if you okay, here you go, Julian. If you haven't talked in a year, that's not your friend anymore. True or false?
I think false. I think that because, like, I'll say like this: one of my really good friends, the people that I would consider in my inner circle, if I called him at 3 a.m, like he would answer. He's called me at 3 a.m. I've answered. Is my good friend Jaden. I maybe text him. Sometimes we go months without talking. Sometimes we go days, but every time I see him, it's like it's not like it's a new friend. We pick up right where we left off, and it's like nothing ever happened. And that's like my boy. Like I could not talk to him. I could be locked up for years and not talk to him. And if I got out and the next day I was like, hey, like blah blah blah, he'd be there.
Yeah, I've only had a few friends where you just talked about that I know is like that. Like if I didn't talk to him for a whole year and we just started talking the next day, it's like it was just yesterday. And it's a great feeling when you have a friend like that, where it doesn't matter how long you haven't talked to each other. It feels like it was just yesterday.
Sometimes those low maintenance best friends are the best to have around, because it's like if life gets busy, they're not going to be upset because they obviously have their own lives. And then like eventually when you guys do get together, you guys are. But I'll send a text. But like, let's say when's the last time I saw him in San Francisco? Maybe 6 months. I haven't seen him in a while. That's where he lives. So, but I mean, fuck, if he told me like if he called me today, or maybe not today because I work, but another day that I don't work.
Don't call me on a work day, bitch.
And said, hey, like I need a ride, blah blah blah. No. I'm just saying that for the cameras. So
yeah,
for the riffraff.
Joe doesn't watch this show,
but you know, my real homie, like if he needed something, like it was an emergency. I mean, fuck, I'm gonna go help him. Like it doesn't matter.
Here I'm gonna give you a little. If Bob were to call me 5 minutes before my shift started that he needed a ride, I would walk into the office. I would tell Joe I'm going to be a little bit late because Bob needs me.
I appreciate that. I do the same for you.
What the fuck? No, we'll just send fucking Q2 out there to get him.
Right?
Right? Send the patrol guy.
Q2 has given me a
We got an officer down.
Not that we haven't done that before. What are you doing at my house? You're supposed
to be at work.
One night we had to send Q2 to wake somebody up because she was an hour late.
Yeah, I'll never forget that phone call. Yeah. I'm out, dude. It's
it's
like 5-10 minutes. Well, not that one. That one's funny too. But I'm like 5-10 minutes. It's already past midnight. And all of a sudden I get a phone call and I grab my phone. I'm in bed. I'm asleep. I look out, it says Bertha. I was like, why is Bertha calling me at 12 o'clock at night? And she's like, hey, John. I'm like, hey, what's up? We're just having like a regular conversation. And Bertha makes me laugh because she just goes with it for like 5 minutes. And she goes, hey, you coming to work? I'm like, we just had like a 5-minute conversation about how things are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I'm late. Oh, I'm sorry. I grabbed my shit. I'll be there in like 15 minutes. But it was funny because she didn't like go into, hey, dude, you're supposed to be at work. She's like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
How's things going? I'm like,
but I'll say this: the person that John is that if he's not showing up like 30 minutes early, if it gets to like 15 minutes before work starts and he's still not on the site, like if he's not near the building or at least outside, that's when I would probably start calling you, because it's like, okay, John's always early. He's never not there.
It's hilarious because that's what Steve does. If Steve does not see me there between 7:22, because it's about what time I usually and 7:30 or 12:30 or whatever time 30s. Steve will call me. Hey, dude, you okay? Is everything all right? Oh yeah, I'm just right around the corner.
Dude, that's crazy, because the night that Anthony passed, right?
Oh yeah.
He was always an hour early to work.
Yeah, he's always an hour early.
Hour early. So he starts at 6. It's 5 o'clock. He's not there. So at 5:30, I'm calling him. Hey man, where you at? 5:45. Where you at? And it's nothing. And usually he's there an hour early every day. And then like 10:30, you get that phone call from his friend. He passed away. He had a heart attack last night. Oh man.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you though, that's why, if people don't see you there, they're gonna call.
Yeah.
You're always there.
Men don't lose friends. They just stop maintaining them. True or false, Mr. Sharp?
Oh, we lose friends.
Yeah, we lose friends.
Oh yeah, I've lost friends over principle of things or anything like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Political parties. No, I'm kidding.
No. I will never. I will never disown anybody.
How about you, Art?
Yeah, I've lost friends.
Yeah.
I lost something once.
All right, this is a true or false, guys. Your circle shrinks because your standards finally go up. True or false, Julian?
I think at times, yes. I think that I've stopped being friends with people because I considered them not to be a good friend, and things that I accepted that were okay when I was 18, 19 aren't okay when I'm 26.
Yeah. Mr. Sharp?
Oh, that's true. But also at my age, man, I'm starting to lose people who die.
Yeah, that's a different lose. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. But still, yeah. The older you get, you tighten up your circle.
Yeah, you do.
If it makes you feel any better, Bob, I shouldn't die anytime soon.
Good. Good. I hope you.
Oh God, that just hold on. There's got to be one I can.
I shouldn't, but I'm about to be 27, so the club's about to hit.
And Julian saying, Bob, don't worry, we have life alert at work.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get you one of them, the necklaces. That'll be your chain or something. We'll be like, you're in this chain.
Phone. How about you, Mr. Art?
Well, I thought I answered the question already.
No, it's a new question. True or false?
True or false? Your inner circle shrinks because your standards go up.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I think so too as well. I think you start to realize, again, like I said, it starts when you start having kids. And even if you're a single person, I think if you go through that, your 20s and your 30s as a single person, I think you still have some standards that you feel that you should be at and your friends should be at. And I think you can see, hey, maybe I shouldn't hang out with this guy so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I've done that.
Yeah. If your friend wouldn't call you out, they're not loyal. They're weak.
100%. I think good friends should be the ones to call you out on your bullshit.
I do too.
I've had friends tell me, hey, you're wrong, or you did this wrong, or blah, blah, blah. And I would rather hear it from those people than think that my shit don't stink. And I think those friends that treat you that way, like your shit doesn't stink, then fuck. I mean, those are the ones that are going to continue to enable that bad behavior. And I realistically would probably be the ones to fuck you over because they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing either.
Mm-hmm. Des, I don't think the world can handle two of you, let alone.
Yeah. I love you, Des.
We love you though. You are the official crime guard boo. Yes. Because my official boo left.
Yeah.
Who's up? Did we all
answered?
Julian. All right. How about you, Art?
Yeah. Then I just.
Did you answer that?
Yeah,
Johnny Black is kicking my ass right now. Yeah, I think they should be the first ones to call you out on your bullshit.
Oh no, trust me. Tammy, every time I go get a haircut, if I did something wrong, she'll lecture me.
Haircut.
She every now and then she'll call me.
All right.
But no, she'll call me out. But what's cool is I started calling her out on stuff that she's wrong on too now.
I still love you, Bertha, but you're not work boo. You're the outside boo. The outside boo.
Don't make me cry, John.
But Bertha, I think we're missing out. I think we need that Sunday night quad shirt. Well, you can't go shirtless.
Why can't she?
Yeah, no, she can't go shirtless. Shirtless shotguns, quad night, and beatbox. Beatboxes, or is it four locos? Four locos.
It only takes one.
And the funny thing about that saying about urban legends, or the fish story that just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Every time I go in, it was first it was 2 locos, then it's 4, and then now Jameson is shotgunning 16 4 locos. It's just getting bigger. I'm afraid to ask him how many he drank that night because it might be 20, but
he doesn't remember.
We all just had one, and the first night that first one kicked my ass hard.
Eventually, Jameson will end up at the hospital having his stomach pumped. That's how fucking large the story. I had like 10, 15 locos. Bob put me on the back of the quad.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the hospital in Turlock, but Emmanuel. We ended. Bob just threw me off in front of the emergency room. Art fell, hurt himself.
Dropped me off at Manuel's house or whatever his name is.
Jameson would be on the back of Bob's quad, and Art would be hanging on by a rope on a skateboard being pulled by Bob's quad.
There you go.
Sounds like a fun night.
A lot of friendships only exist because of routine, not real connections. True or false, Mr. Sharp? True. Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, what?
Well, I mean, so I've had
you get this.
Had some friendships like back in the day when we would do happy hour at the Outback. The only time I would see people was at the Outback, and it's just like outside the Outback you didn't do much together, but at the Outback you drank and you talked, and you'd go to the next bar, and it's just like it wasn't from a connection. It was just you're at the same place, same time.
Mr. Art, would you like to answer that question? A lot of friendships only exist because of routine and not real connections.
What does that mean? Like if you guys go to the bar all the time, is that?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just something you do all the time. Like it's a routine. That's the only time you see them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Would you like to elaborate, Mr. Hart?
No.
No, he would not. He gets that. Julian, go ahead, buddy.
I think that was true for me based on school, but I mean, like I've also grown out of that thought process only because a lot of the people that I was friends with in school, I'm still friends with. So it's not like I think originally, like your friends in high school are those people because it's like you're constantly having to be at the same place. You have to suffer at school together and blah blah blah. And I think that if you guys don't transpire past school, then that's true. But I would say all my friends that I made, I mean, I'm still friends with them to this day, and I've been friends with them since I was in high school. So it's like, and I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. I do think they'll be my lifelong friends.
Yeah, a challenge accepted, Bertha and Des. I can hook up 8 microphones. We could fit 8 of us in here. If you would like to have a guys versus gals challenge, the Afternoon Delight podcast boys. And we can have ChatGPT come up with like 50 questions that are. Yeah, one of those chat thingies. Yeah. Don't be scared.
That shit.
Damn, mumbler.
Fuck that trivia shit. Hell no.
Trivia. Oh, that
I'm still owed a TikTok dance.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Bob and Art to do a TikTok dance challenge for losing.
Hey, Bob alone could outdrink the girls.
People confuse history with loyalty. Just because you've known them forever doesn't mean they're good for you, Julian.
Yeah,
oh, 100%. That's why honesty. That's why I chose honesty. Like I would rather just because you've been friends with someone for so long, even doesn't mean that they're loyal to you because there's going to be a chance that they choose something else. So stuff like that.
True, yeah.
Mr. Sharpie.
Oh, I'm 100%. Just because you've known them for a long time doesn't mean they're going to be loyal to you.
That's correct. Mr. Art.
I second that.
You third that.
I third that.
You third that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one too as well. I'm going to answer this one before you guys do. The older you get, the harder it is to make real friends, not just acquaintances. Bullshit. I think as you get older, I think you can judge people quicker on whether or not they need to be in your inner circle and be your friends. So I'm going to disagree with that. I think the older you get, it's not harder. I think it's easier to make real good friends and not acquaintances. I think as you get older, you know who your acquaintances are. You're going to know how to look for the certain traits that are going to make you a better person. And those are the friends that you want around you. You want people around you that are going not constantly uplift you, but also let you know, hey, you're fucking up or you're doing stupid shit. And I think those are the people that I feel like I need in my life. So, Art, go ahead. The people, where the older you get, the harder it is to make real friends, not just acquaintances.
Real friends, yeah, I think it's harder because there's like what I kind of piggybacking on what you're saying. Like sometimes you're just too old to deal with shit, so like, you got other people in your life that you gotta support and be around. Like, so sometimes there's not room for another person. Yeah.
Mr. Bob Sharp, Bobby Boogie.
Oh, absolutely. But
my boogie, boogie shoes.
Even the older I get, I can meet new people and be friends with people. You just gotta have the same energy. You got to be able to open up about part of your life and and share life stories and stuff. And also, what keeps me and Art tight is my love of Creed and his love of Creed.
That is true, fucking dude. Creed and Nickelback, dude. Art is the hugest Nickelback and Creed fan, and we love him for it, dude. We love him for it. Take this photograph. Go, Bob.
Oh, man.
Julian, are you going to answer that question, my friend?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll agree. I do think as you get older, like, I'm trying to think of the last, like, I mean, I guess like I've made new friends now, but like it has been probably a while.
Hold on, time out. Again, Julian's 26. Go.
Like, no. But when I mean that, I mean like you guys. Like I've met you guys and became friends with you guys, but realistically, since before that, I haven't made new friends since like high school. Like all the people that I hang out with are all from high school, so it's like the only people that I've met added onto that would be like people's partners or like their like new people that they've brought in. But realistically, for the most part, like my friends have stayed my core friends that I've had. And I mean, you guys are probably my first like friends that I've made from work.
Okay. A quick question, because I'm kind of like trying to figure out how this works out. But do you feel it odd when you're with your friends that you have friends that are mine and Bob's age?
No, I think it's cool. I was excited for everyone to meet Bob at my birthday. Everyone to meet Art, everyone to meet you.
You were.
That's you guys up.
I felt like a freaking rock star, dude.
Dude, everyone was like Bobby. Like people felt crazy. Like
the way you were hyping me up, I felt like a rock star. I'm like, oh man, I'm popular. Yes,
because I talk about you guys. Like I do talk about you guys to my friends, and they get excited. Like when they get to meet you guys, they're like, oh, we get to meet these people. Like blah blah blah. They get excited.
Yeah, that's true. I always wonder that. Because there are, I always wonder how that dynamic works with a younger person having such much older friends and how their friends look at that. And I think it's good because I think, growing up in mine and Bob's generation, a lot of times we had so much respect for that older generation and we wanted to listen to their stories. And I don't feel like, maybe I'll ask Bob, do you feel like that's still a thing? Do you feel like that younger generation wants to hear those stories, like your dad's stories that of Vietnam and those things? Like, do you feel like that's still a thing today where this younger generation is like, I want to hear these stories. I want to sit down and listen to these stories, because it was a big deal for us.
Right.
We had a lot of respect for that older generation, and we wanted to sit down and listen to grandma's stories. We wanted to listen to Uncle Bob's crazy antics at the Black Angus with his Descartes Noir colognes.
Nah, dude, it was either Polo or Calvin Klein.
But you know where I'm going at?
I wish I could have been at the Black Angus with you guys and Antonio's and fucking all that other places.
Dude, the Black Angus was off the charts, man. Black Angus was like, damn, that was so much fun.
Hey, but we can still go to the Outback. We can still go to the Outback.
We can, but
that's Bob's turf, dude. There's a fucking chair there with his fucking name on it, dude.
It's got his ass imprint and everything.
It's Bob's stool, dude.
One of the craziest.
They're making his drinks before he walks in the door.
No, that was at Mickey's.
I thought it was the Black Anus.
Tories. But no, I had showed up late because I got back off my route on Friday late. I'm walking into the Black Egg. It's like 5:30. So the rest of the crew is already there. Right.
Antonio.
So I walk in the door. I get past the hostess stand. And the owner of the company, everyone just goes, Bob! Just like a Norm moment from Cheers. Right. And I'm like, hey, how's everyone? And there's this little girl sitting at this table next to her mom and dad. And I can hear the little girl tell her dad, Daddy, that's Bob. Like, how you doing? What was the question?
Johnny Walker Black forgot.
No.
Oh yeah, no. I just spilled.
Do you think
that's when I know I need to stop drinking?
Yeah, I think my generation though we were taught that when adults are talking, you listen. You don't interrupt. You don't join the conversation, and you sat around and you listen to the stories and you appreciate what they're saying. What I see now is sometimes if I'm telling a story about something, especially with my nieces and nephews, I've always got 2 or 3 off to the side who want to jump in and like, well, I did this. Well, it's not about you right now. Okay. It's about this story I'm telling about your grandfather. Okay.
Sorry, Bertha.
Okay. It's the story I'm telling about your grandfather. Just sit there and be quiet and listen and learn.
Listen to those stories, man. The stories are amazing. It's like listening to my grandmother just like talk about Chicago and in the 20s, and then talk about Sicily growing up and Mussolini and things that they went through, and the stories of my grandfather making my father show up for dinner for a whole year every Sunday before he married my mom. And if you missed one day, he was out.
Yeah.
That was it. You missed one fucking Sunday, dude. You were out. You're not marrying my daughter. And it's just those are the stories you take and you share those with your kids, and then hopefully your kids share those. But do you feel like this generation is still that same way where they want to sit down, or is it become give me 30 seconds? Give me 30 seconds. Can you imagine swiping your grandma over, dude? It's like my grandma gets 30 seconds swipe.
I think what it is now, and I don't blame the generations now. I blame the technology piece. Is like everything is now instant, and I have to go to my phone.
Yeah,
because that's where I need to get my information instead of listening to older people talk.
Yeah. Well, Art, let me ask you. I mean, your kids are at that age where they want to know what Art was like and what Louise was like when they were younger. I mean, are you sitting down and sharing those? I know you're not sharing all the stories, but are you sharing things that you went through as a young man or as a young child with your mom? Do you sharing those stories with them?
Yeah, like I mostly tell like just my point of view. My mom shared a couple stories with them, but like nothing like my grandmother or anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
you didn't share like your grandma. You I'm sure you sat down and listened to your grandma a lot.
No, my grandma didn't talk a lot. Actually,
she didn't tell us.
She said, "Let me share ancient Chinese secret."
Bro, she was like that. She was like Yoda, bro. Like she only.
I'm sorry. I'll let you know, but when that is said, the gong is going to be hit. Anytime someone says ancient Chinese cigarette, the gong gets you.
She goes, Art, let me sit you down. Art, chicken chow mein, orange chicken, fried rice.
Yeah. No, but I mean, your grandmother, when she did, though, see that I look at that a little differently, because I think when you say she didn't talk much, but when she did, you listened because you knew she didn't talk a lot. So when she did bring something up, you sat down and you listened.
Yeah. She was like Yoda, bro.
She was like fucking Yoda.
Yoda, bro.
Did you dress like you had that little stick? I could beat your ass with the stick. That's my grandfather. That was my grandfather.
Do not. There is no try.
Dude, I remember I think 10 years old. And my mom's like, go down to the store, get a half a gallon of milk and 2 loaves of bread. Right. And I was like, no, I don't want to go. and like our house in South Philly, there was one door that opened up that went into the barbershop. So the barbershop was on the corner, then the rest of the house was a house. So dude, my grandfather had like fucking, like, I don't know, dog fucking ears, right? He hears me say this. Next thing I know is I hear that door open, and it's old. These houses are from the 20s, you know, Philly. You can hear, and then all I look down, it's just that leather strap that he used to hang on the chair at the barber chair to sharp the knives. Bob knows what strap I'm talking. It's about 4 feet long. Dude. My grandfather was 6'6", and that thing still was dragging on the ground. I was like, yeah, I'll get that milk and those 2 loaves of bread.
Yep. I'm on my way to the store, Grandma, right now.
He didn't say much. He was the same way as your grandma. My grandfather never really said anything at all. And, you know, he had more of a conversation when he was he was like my Uncle Pino, but my Uncle Pino was more vocal outside of the barbershop. But in the barbershop, man, my grandfather was just blah, 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 blah. You know, he was just talking to the old guys, talking about the old stories and all this stuff. I used to love just going in there. Well, remember when I loved going in there? Because my grandfather had the picture of Farrah Fawcett up on the wall there in the calendar. So we got to go in there and look at that for a little bit. I never understood why that was in there because I don't think my grandfather knew who the hell Farrah was.
I just know Art's grandma was all same, but different.
Different. Again, we're gonna leave this topic, but refresh your course. We're gonna hold on, let me move this up again. What the 11-6-3 rule of friendship. 3 closest friends, inner circle. These are your ride and die people. You trust them deeply. You share personal struggles and wins. They're the ones you call in a crisis. 2 a.m. Those are your 2 a.m. guys. Your 6 good friends, middle circle, strong friendship, but not quite as intimate as your inner 3. You talk regular. You hang out often. Reliable support system. That one I don't get. It's like, why would you think they would be your most reliable support system? That 6.
Well, 3 of them, not the 3 in that 6, right? 3 of them in that 6 is reliable.
And then 11, your total close connections, your outer circle. This includes your 3 plus 6 plus a couple more meaningful relationships, people you generally care about. You stay in touch, but less frequently, and it's still important in your life. They're still important in your life. Yeah. That is your. I never heard of this rule. None of us have heard of this rule ever before. I don't know who the fuck is using this rule.
I do think I have more than 11. I think I have more than like every number there. I think I have more than that in each category.
Right.
Yeah. Did we do guys? Because I've forgotten. But
no. We're on
the main topic.
Should men give women dating advice?
Yeah. We are on the big one here. Let me move on to that one through my notes.
How big?
It's so big that it comes out. John, stop.
My chest to my belly button. Where am I feeling it?
You fucking Julian trying to get me in trouble, man. We're not going to do the quick friendship cut list because I won't do that online.
Right.
So maybe the 11-6 rule is right, or maybe is complete BS. But one thing is clear: real friendships are rare, and most people don't realize who actually in their corner until it matters. You'll take a look at your circle, who's really there and who's just looks like they are. So keep that in mind. I think we come to a time in our lives, I think me and Bob as well, at our age, where it's nice to have, a big circle of friends, around, and that you can not that Bob's going to, unless you guys spend another Sunday night with you and Jameson, I don't feel like I'm going to get a phone call from Turlock jail. Does Turlock have a prison? No. Turlock jail.
No, they take everyone to Stanislaus
Where
County.
do they take you to Stanislaus County? Stanislaus County jail, asking for me to come pick them up. I would pick them up, but again. 5 things. We're actually on this one, Bob, and then we'll get on our 5 things you're not allowed to say in 2026.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I Googled it. Okay. Now I asked AI, cross-referenced 3 bots, and emotionally processed the answer. That's so true. The punchline: Google is basically your dad trying his best now. AI's the man. AI's the man. So hey guys, don't say I just Googled it. Let me call you. That's a no-no now.
They're not going to call.
Absolutely not. If it's not a text, voice note, or meme, it's suspicious.
Yes.
Punchline, calling someone in 2026 feels like showing up invited to their house. That's stretch. That's a stretch. But do you feel that way?
Yes.
The pop in, Bob? The pop in?
Oh, I remember back in the day, it was cool. Now it's like, why are you here? You didn't call. And it's just like calling people now, right? Calling people now goes, what, you couldn't text?
You couldn't text?
You know, I kind of want to hear your voice, I guess. I don't know.
I'm trying to hear your voice, Bob.
That's what I'm talking about.
How about you, Julian? Let me call you. Absolutely.
They text me that.
Yeah. These are things you can't say in 2026 anymore. Absolutely not. If it's not a text, voice note, or meme, it's suspicious. The punchline is calling someone in 2026 feels like they're showing up uninvited to your house.
Is this someone dating or is this someone that's your friend?
You know, one of these days I'm going to slap this kid.
Well, no, I was up getting water. To be fair, I was up getting my water, so I didn't hear the first part. I didn't hear the
Julian,
first part.
I love the
anybody.
Guy. He's like a son to me.
5 things you are not allowed to say in 2026, but it can be anybody.
Anybody? Like no. I would. The thing is, I wouldn't text that. I would just call my friend. Like if I just if I want to talk to him, I just call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But if fucking work texts me that, I would be like, fuck no, don't fucking call me.
I love this number 3 because I feel the same way when I hear somebody say this. I'll just watch one episode. Everybody knows that's a lie. You're about to lose 6 hours of your will to function. Punchline, one episode is the biggest scam since free fry. Art. You say that a lot. I only watched one episode. Motherfucker, you watched the whole fucking season 1. You just don't want to share the data.
I'd be binging shows, bro. Yeah, can't just do one episode.
I just saw one episode. I hear it every other night inside our office. It's either you or Ray. I only saw one episode. I'm like, dude, bullshit. You know, you sat through 7 hours of that shit, dude. You just don't want to get in. Bob, what do you think about that one? I just watched one episode.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, Julian.
I think it's true sometimes, but for the most part, usually turns into like a couple episodes. Oops, my bad. Move my whole desk. But yeah, I think it's a lie. Half the time.
Half the time. All right. Bob will laugh at this one. I read the terms and conditions. No, you didn't. Nobody did. Not even the people who wrote it. Punchline: the box just a loyalty test for liars.
Nobody reads terms and conditions.
Dude, I'll never forget. All right, I got into computers early in my life. So, you know, when I was right up there at the beginning when the internet was established, and I couldn't help but just go next. You didn't read that. You don't know what you were giving up. You didn't know what you were letting them have. You just kept hitting next. And you guys don't really have that. It's now like you load software. You'll maybe get one thing, you know, but like back in the 90s, you were clicking next a lot before you even got to the part where it started actually loading the software to your computer.
Well, now you just have to scroll to the bottom, click the box, and then hit next.
Yes.
But I hate that you have to scroll all the way to the bottom because sometimes it'd be fucking long.
Yeah. It's not on social media. People look at you like you just churned your just like you churned your own butter. Punchline: in 2026, no social media equals a genius or in witness protection. I'm not on social media. How many times have you heard I am not on social media?
A couple times.
A couple times.
And how do you feel when you hear that?
Good for you.
Good for you. You don't feel okay. All of you, do you not feel like, okay, that person's got something they're trying to hide? Does that ever go into your mind?
No, I think that person doesn't want to be bothered or enthralled with having to go through other people's information or trying to let the world know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think they just don't care.
Yeah. How about you? What do you think about that, Art? I'm not on social media. When you hear that, what's your first thoughts, like that person, when they say that?
Sometimes I think maybe they had an incident where
I'm laughing with this.
Yeah, to be fair,
like, yeah, they might have had a situation where that's why they don't want to be like they had one, but they canceled it out because of some crazy shit or like they felt bullied or they felt it made them feel real negative about themselves or whatever. So they stopped fucking with it. And I respect that, man.
Yeah, okay. Julian, how about you, man? Because this is something that's become an issue with your generation.
So like for me, like, okay, so I personally do have the social medias. Do I use them? Not really. But I honestly, the reason why is just because I like to keep my life private and to myself. And I just think like not everyone that follows me needs to see that. When that, do I care to share? No. I'm also not a big like person that's like trying to show off my life. If I want you to know what I'm doing, I tell you what I'm up to, or I'll let you know. But for the most part, I'm not really on social media. And even like my friend, she's not on social media. She's deleted all social medias. The only one that she has left is Snapchat, and that's to send like to keep up with some of her friends that she doesn't get to see as often. But for the most part, no social media. And honestly, like the only time I'm on there is when I'm doom scrolling, but I'm not like sitting there messaging people all the time or trying to make interactions. But I mean, I do love social media in the sense of like it is entertaining, but I don't like the aspect of people having too much access to my life.
Yeah. I think, there's a Gen X seems to be the generation that is just love saying this, that I'm not on social media. And I get, I don't know. It's kind of weird that Gen X, because we were kind of like the free thinkers, the go out and grow on your own, learn it, you understand it. But I almost feel like Gen X is the generation that is actually feeding the conspiracies. Bob?
Could be.
Hack the planet. Hack the planet.
It's just like I'll go on certain social media sites that are just about Gen X people, and it's just like one conspiracy after the other, and it's like, oh my God, I don't want to put my picture out there because someone will call someone out for not using their profile picture on there and using some sort of cartoon character, and it's automatically like you're trying to hide yourself. And what I've noticed too is a lot of Gen Xers are starting to use the new feature that is on Facebook, which is called the anonymous feature, which I find very hilarious, you know. And it's just like they want to go on there and share that information they know, but they don't want other people to know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, boys.
There we go.
Here we go. Let's piss off some friggin' women out there.
Let's go.
All right. Do men give good dating advice? Before we even get into it, I want your opinions. I'm going to start with the youngster. Julian, do guys give women good dating advice?
Yeah, I think it depends how honest you're going to be with the girl. I mean, I'm going to be honest, like I have a really good friend. If she asked me, I would tell her straight up how most guys would think about it. But also, I don't think that I think like most guys. So I kind of have to give both perspectives. Like, this is what I think about it. But also, like, I know a lot of dudes that this is how they would think about it, you know?
Okay.
So there's a huge difference.
I got a follow-up question, but I want to hear all your guys' responses first. Mr. Sharp.
I think we can.
You think you can? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Art?
Yeah. I think all you could do is talk about your experience and whatever they learned from that and call it advice, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Part B. Does it change if you're into that girl?
No.
You're married. So
you're married, Art.
You're already out. You're already out.
Shut the hell up, Art.
You're out already. You're out already. Does the advice change when you're into her? If she just quite doesn't know it yet.
No, you. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
No, because
Bob, are you full of muscle over there?
No, because some of the dating advice you might want to give her if you're into her is gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, but you're feeding that narrative to make sure you look good.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would just, I would be honest because I'm sure we're going to get into what kind of advice would you give them. But would I give her that type of dating advice if I'm into her? I'm gonna say no.
Okay, Julian, if you're into her, does it change the way you go about that advice?
If I'm into her and she's talking about like talking to other dudes, or she's like has a boyfriend, I'm not into her. I'm not gonna talk to her like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna do that. That's something like young dudes will do. I'm not gonna do that.
She just called you at 2:00 in the morning. All right, I'm going to set this in there. I'm going to set the scene. She called you at 2:00 in the morning. She just broke up with her boyfriend. She asked you the question that gets asked by every woman to every guy friend they have. Did I do something wrong?
Fuck yeah, you did. There's a reason why you broke up with your stupid ass. I'm responding as it because I have a really good friend that's a girl. Like one of my best friends in the whole world is a girl.
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I'll tell her. Yeah, I'm be like, yeah, you're a piece of shit. Like, fuck.
All right, let me try it in the woman's. Julian, what am I doing wrong?
Listen, if Hannah sound like that, I'd hang up. I'd be like, fuck you.
I tried my best female voice, dude.
No, I would tell her straight up. But also, like, that's the thing is, like, my female friends, like, if they're my friend, they're just my friend. If it's like I don't have where, like, I wouldn't fuck any of my friends because I feel like that just gets messy and you ruin a friendship that way. And if it's really like if they're a girl that
I get that part, but
it's blurry. You're blurry. You're blurry.
Here, hold on, Bob. See, there it goes.
I think it's the foot.
It found me. There it goes. Because I waved my hands. But you're into this girl. I'm going to be straight up because this has happened. Let's not pretend this hasn't.
Oh, you're straight up just into this girl? Then I'm a sabotage.
You're into
I'm
her,
sabotaging that shit.
You just don't know how to get to that next level in the relationship. Do you feel like
I'll be like, you didn't know he was cheating on you?
No. Don't take the cheating part out. Take the cheating part. She calls you at 2:00 in the morning. She just broke up. She doesn't know what's going on, what she did wrong, what she could have done better. This is an opportunity for you to make yourself look good. And you're deeply into this girl, but you just don't know how to make that next step. So you're trying to figure out ways to bring this girl into Julian's little circle.
But that's the thing is doing all that's trying too hard, and most of the time you're gonna end up like the thing is you're probably that the guy in her life that her boyfriend's saying, oh, he's just waiting for the moment that we're not together to sleep with you.
Exactly.
So realistically, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like you can't really feed into it because that might make her feel worse. So I guess if you're like the way I would do it, if I was gonna do something like that, is I'd put the long con. Like you gotta you can't come on to her too quickly because then it's gonna be like he was right and she's gonna go right back to that motherfucker. So it's like if you're really trying to play your cards right, you can't fucking show your hand before the fucking don't show your fucking hand before all the cards are dealt, bro. Don't fucking fuck that shit up.
Des straight up said if you're calling me at 2 in the morning, we're definitely fucking.
Johnny.
Yeah. Again. There it goes. It'll catch me back.
Perfect.
Bob, give me that.
It's the foot.
The picture. Scoot him back a little bit. There we go. He's out of the frame.
Perfect.
All right. Insight into male thinking. Men can explain what many guys actually think versus what women assume. Art?
You want to break that down in simple English?
Yeah. I was just nodding, bro. I didn't know what the fuck you meant, dude.
I'm over here. I'm thinking, what the hell did he
Time out.
Okay, what did
Bob?
Okay, go back and read it slowly and tell me what you just said.
All right. Men can explain what many guys actually think versus what women assume.
That's what I said. Yeah. I thought I heard that right.
Well, yeah, I know. It kind of confused me at first.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
No, I think, men can explain, men can explain what we're actually thinking and going through, and women assume everything different.
Sure.
Julian, men can explain what many guys actually think versus what women assume.
Yeah, because I think like there's things like I think it's like both sides because obviously everyone's different, but I could give her like a general idea of like, hey, like, all right, if a dude a dude's been hanging out with you for fucking 2-3 years. You guys have been having sex, and you guys like do relationship stuff, but he hasn't asked you to be his girlfriend. You're not ever gonna be his girlfriend. I'm sorry. He's just waiting for the next option.
Yeah.
The next better thing.
Unless he has something that's like stopping him from doing it, like maybe he's trying to advance in his career or anything. But realistically, if you really love someone, you will be willing to put certain things aside to be with that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Art,
it really
did you
depends.
answer this question, Art? Arturo.
Yeah, I answered it.
All right. Direct communication style. The advice is often blunt and clear and less guessing. More, here's what it is with guys. True or false, Mr. Shark?
True.
True. Julian, true or false?
True.
Art?
I'll go true.
Yeah. Was any of you three monkeys would like to elaborate on it?
Well, I think
sex now.
Okay. I think that we are more. I know it's not. I think we're more truthful, and we're less likely to play games. We're gonna tell you what's on our mind, and I hated this fucking trick, this woman Jedi mind trick that always pissed me off, right? And to this day, it still does. Okay. I hate when you're in a discussion or something happens and she's mad and she looks at you. She goes, "You know what you did?" No, I don't know what I did.
Fucking clue.
I don't know what I did. No, you know what you did. No, I don't. If you cared, you would know what you did. You're gonna have to tell me what I did in order for me to. Yeah, I'm not a mind reader. Okay, I'm not playing this Jedi mind trick bullshit. Okay, I'm not gonna confess to something you think I did and didn't. Well, no, you know what you did. I don't know what I did.
Yeah,
I just tell me.
Yeah, help me out, man.
Give me about the other one.
No.
The one where they whip their titty out and you admit that you were wrong.
Oh yeah, you did everything. Oh yeah. Oh,
you're right. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah,
what are droids?
She walks by you completely naked, holding a sandwich. Fuck yeah, I did that shit. You know, I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Yeah.
You fucking. We are monkeys. I'm sorry.
No, Des, look. Okay, if I'm going to ask you point blank what you did. I'm not going to play games with you. I'm going to ask you point blank. I'm never going to go, you know what you did. I'm going to say, Des, you did this, you did this, you did this. That's why I'm upset. I'm never going to go, well, you know what you did. Because that is just to me, that's a coward way to handle anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if you say you know what you did and you go, "Oh yeah, like I shouldn't have cheated on you," and then she's like, "Well, that's not even what I was mad about." You know? Right. So I ain't played that fucking game.
You didn't take the garbage out and somehow you admitted to cheating.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I fucked your best friend. Like, my bad.
And Bertha, if that's your way to go, hey, you want to walk through my house naked carrying a sandwich?
Yeah. No, seriously, I did not talk to somebody for 6 months.
I'm just saying,
she would never tell me what I did, and I just stopped. I stopped communicating with her. She's a really good friend of mine.
I need more Jen.
And then 6 months later, I run into her, and she goes, "So are you ready to apologize?" I go, "As soon as you tell me what I did." And then she finally said what she was mad about. It wasn't even me. It was somebody else.
I'm with you 100%.
Fully.
So we're not mind readers.
Yeah, we're not.
Tell us. Communication. Tell us.
Reality check on attention. Men may be more honest about what turns guys on and off, even if it's uncomfortable. Who wants that one?
No, I told this story. Okay, I told the story countless times. Spaghetti straps.
Oh God, yeah. Spaghetti.
I already know.
I
already know Mrs. Spaghetti Straps.
Yeah, and we were having a conversation, and then we were talking about what do you like? Well, what do you don't like? And I'm like, I love women in spaghetti straps. And like 10 minutes later, I can see walking in the restaurant door, there's this lady wearing spaghetti straps who had nice shoulders. Oh shit! And I focused the whole time on the girl.
He locked in.
I did. I locked in.
I'm going to throw part B to this question because men may be more honest about what turns guys on and off, but aren't you kind of just sharing what you are turned on by?
Absolutely.
You're a guy.
It may not be. It may not be what that guy that she's trying to hook up with, and she's trying to figure out what turns him on. But you're basically sharing, hey, yeah, I like spaghetti straps, or I like you walking through the house half naked in a jersey and carrying a sandwich. I mean,
so you're telling this to your friend.
Yeah. So I mean, that's where I'm at. Like, it's you're not really. This is where I get back to where if you're into this person, it's hard to give her advice that you feel is going to benefit her with that dude. You're kind of trying to give her advice that's benefiting you in general. Dude, this is, you're telling her the things that you are basically.
Yeah.
She's not. And I don't know. And ladies that are out there, when that guy is giving you that advice, are you thinking this is what he's into? Or this is what possibly the guy I'm trying to hook up with is into.
The guy should ask the girl things that she's into so that he can become that person if that's what game he wants to play. But I wouldn't play that game because listen, you want to be with someone else, like I'm cool. I just we could if we're friends, we're just friends. If I'm interested in you and then you start talking about other dudes, I'm gonna become real uninterested in you very soon.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't I don't do the competition shit. I'm cool. I don't play that.
Yeah, see, I'm like you. If she's calling me at 2:00 saying I broke up with another boyfriend or what did I do wrong, right now I know that she friend zoned me and it's never going to work.
Yeah, the zone.
That's why she's calling me because we're never going to date.
That's the friend zone, man. That's the friend zone with the best defensive players in NBA history. Guarding the paint, dude. You got Rodman in there. You got Shaq in there.
Yeah, you're not making it to the.
If Shaq's in there, you're not even gonna fucking fit, bro.
No, you're not gonna get to the hoop.
If Shaq's in there, just foul him.
Yeah. But no, it's just. I think if you're giving somebody advice on how they should deal with dating men, you cannot have interest in them.
Yeah.
As a potential love mate, you're just going to be friends because I mean, all right. So here's one little piece of advice I would give a girl.
Hold on.
Like say,
I need a Bob advice fucking sound effect.
No.
Dude.
This is one piece of advice I would give a girl who wants to date a guy. She goes, hey, what should I do? What should I say? Number one thing I'm going to tell her is, when you meet up for the first time, okay, dress appropriate to where you're going.
Yeah.
You're not going to wear an evening gown to Applebee's. If it's a first date, accept Applebee's because that's a get to know you date.
It's jeans and
don't anticipate $1,000 dinner on the first date because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Applebee's.
But the biggest thing is never talk about your ex-boyfriend.
No.
And never say the expression, you're not like other guys.
Yeah. Let me get into number 3, the reality check on attraction. Men may be more honest about, oh, wait, we already did that one. Decoding mixed signals. They can help interpret confusion behavior like ghosting and breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing, that's a new one. Right?
What's that one?
You give breadcrumbing is where you basically lead them on, so you give them little breadcrumbs of like hope and the dude. It happens to dudes a lot where girls will like breadcrumb them and then eventually like
been there, done that.
It's like that scene from Family Guy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Hey, breadcrumbing.
Bread comes up.
Bread is coming.
Been there, done that.
You been breadcrumbed on?
Yeah,
I've been breadcrumbed.
I've been crumbing. And then I
breadcrumb?
took all those, I put them together, and I made a loaf, and I ate that fucking loaf.
Yeah.
Facts.
Experience from the other side. They've been the ones approaching dating, rejection, and vulnerability perspective. That's true. Mm-hmm. We know what it's like to go through that whole entire process. Mm-hmm. You know, the dating, the rejection, the vulnerability, all of that. We've been through that. So I can see where that could benefit a female friend asking you those types of questions. You can kind of share that, how difficult it is for some guys, not all guys. I hate those fucking guys that could just, do that, but just approaching someone in general, in a complete stranger, in an atmosphere, in a bar, or at a supermarket, any of those places. Less emotional bias. Oh, I don't want to know about her. can give more distract strategies, advice, and emotional driven responses. That's true. I guess we can. Number 7, helps avoid common mistakes like over texting, chasing, or misreading interests. True.
Very true. Yeah. Like I said, you're just giving your own advice and stuff that you've been through. Like,
it's like, Julian, look, man, just text him once. Don't text him 4 or 5 times a day. Ladies out there, quick question on that one. I know you're out there. Do you like the good morning text? I'm curious. Do you like, and we all do it. Don't pretend like we don't send that good morning text when we're dating someone.
I think it depends how much she's feeling you.
No, if it's your girlfriend, you're sending her the good morning text.
If she really likes you, though, there's a chance that she's going to be sending you those things. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, or like they'll work around your sleep schedule or whatever. Fuck, I mean, there's girls that'll wake up at times just to talk to you if that's the only time you have. So I think you got to gauge it based on like how they feel about you. But I mean, if a girl's going out of her way to like change her schedule around to talk to you or to do things like that, then I mean, yeah, I would do it. But I wouldn't do it for every girl. Like, I wouldn't just start talking to a girl and start hitting her up.
Not for every girl. I mean, that's something you do for your girlfriend, I think.
Or a girl that's like going towards dating to be your girlfriend.
Yeah. Can call out red flags quickly. Men often recognize toxic male behavior faster than women might. But
yes, we can because we see it.
Men often emphasize confidence and boundaries and self-respect. That's true. Honesty. I guess we can be honest. Honest feedback, brutal but useful. And many say things friends won't.
Right.
But standards, behaviors, or expectations. So yes. Cons. Ready, cons. We're going to go through this. Male bias equals all men. Advice may reflect their mindset, not how often men think. True or false?
Say what now?
Yeah. What?
Advice may reflect their mindset, not how most men think. That's going back to where I'm saying where there's a possibility you may be into this chick and you just don't know how to go about it. And this is your opportunity to kind of, swing her back your way a little bit. Give her a couple of Johnny Walker Blacks, Cons. These are cons. Lack of female experience. They don't experience dating as a woman safely, socially, pressure, etc. This is cons for men giving women advice.
Okay.
Oversimplifying. Yes. Okay. We are. It's our general nature. Right. We can't help but oversimplify everything. So advice can ignore emotional complexities.
Right.
True?
Yeah, very true.
True. Ego-driven advice. Some men give advice that benefits men, not women. No. Get the fuck out of here. That's not how.
Always trying to benefit men.
Yes.
I don't know about all that.
All right. So again, we had this conversation at work last night. We were talking about it. And one of the discussions was the difference between a woman going on a date and a guy going on a date.
Okay.
And the woman has to spend so much more time on her appearance, makeup, hair, outfit, everything. Where the guy just has to do his hair right, look decent, throw on some cologne.
So pay for dinner.
Yeah, pay for dinner, absolutely. But the thought process of what everybody's going through is different. Yeah. Because women are more sensitive. It's about, do I look right? Am I going to present myself right? What do I get? And the guys are like, make her laugh, buy her dinner. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think. And look, don't piss me off. Don't. It's not me. This is just how I look at things. Don't get pissed off at me.
He's hyping himself up.
Don't piss him off.
Don't get pissed off at me.
Piss him off.
But I think the way we look at a date is different. And I think Bob nailed it. But we're trying to do certain things. We got a list in our head. Pay for dinner, number one. Try to look half decent. Spark some conversation. Be funny. Where the woman, on the other hand, is completely analyzing the whole day from the moment you, God forbid, if you're still picking her up, from the moment you pick her up to the moment you take her home. The whole date is so analyzed in their head Did he do this right? Did he do not that right? Was he dressed right? Did he sip his water right? Did he chew his food incorrectly? All this stuff I feel like they're super generalizing the whole fucking day.
It don't matter if I eat my food correctly. It only matters if I eat something else correctly.
Well, yeah. I mean, I maybe I'm not saying that all women are like that. I almost feel like sometimes we're the ones that are put on this specific pedestal to be a certain way that they think their Sir Galahad is supposed to be. Like and I think they need to realize that sometimes we're not that knight in shining armor. We're just Bob. We're just John from Modesto.
I think what the younger generations have the advantage that we didn't have. A lot more first dates now. Let's go get a coffee, where you don't have to be pretentious and get all dressed up. You're just two people enjoying coffee. And if you can spark a conversation, you can see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
Back in our day, you got to call them on the phone.
Yeah.
You got to pick them up at their house. You got to dress right, everything else right. You got to take them to dinner, pay for dinner. And then after dinner was the key. Would you like to go get a drink? If she says no, she's not interested.
Yeah.
Drive her home, that's all.
I mean, I get it. I get like the women that do that, and I understand why they do that. I mean, especially if they've been through a lot of relationships, and there's nothing worse than realizing that you wasted 6 months or 8 months of your life. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it sucks. So if you imagine that woman going through that 4 times, let's say she goes through it 4 times and she's wasted 2 years of her life. That's 8 years of her life that she's just wasted away on some guy that was wrong. So I get that, like, she's analyzing the date a lot different than the guy is. So the guy is like, oh man, that guy could automatically go home and assume he had the best fucking date of his life. But she analyzed it completely different. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he didn't pull my chair out. Or, oh my God, he was 5 minutes late. He talked while he was chewing his food. All these things that instead of just saying,
I always talk while I eat.
Yeah, don't do that, Julian.
No, I'm not talking about food.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, me too. You got to say the alphabet. It helps.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Outdated gender roles.
Talk to it.
Hey, where are you again? Wait, there you are.
Did you finish? Johnny's app.
Did you finish? I got the Johnny Clitoris app, and it works great. It's just hard to read at night.
No, I'm thinking about.
John needs to put a light on his app.
No. I'm thinking about a meme someone sent me the other day, and it's an old guy saying, I ate so much box back in the day that I had to go to a barber to get my teeth cleaned.
Yeah, that's some hairy box. Fuck.
Let me go through these real quick. Outdated gender roles can lean on old school thinking. EIG, play hard to get or be submissive. I love that one. The hard to get one, man. Do you think that still works today? Oh, wait, well, hold on, Bob. Let me go. Let me ask the kid. Does the hard to get thing work today?
From the girls' end?
From your perspective, playing hard to get. Do you think that's still an attractive thing to females of your age?
Oh, like I'm playing hard to get to them?
Yeah.
No, I think that, like, realistically, like, I mean, kind of like, okay, you don't. I think that some guys mess up in the sense of, like, there is some people that are wanting to be part of, like, someone's life too much too early. And that shows, like, you should have your own life and your own things that you do outside of talking to that person. But I don't think that, even from my perspective of, like, a girl, if a girl's playing hard to get, I don't think that that's super attractive. Like, again, like I said, I don't like the whole competition thing. I don't want her to tell me she's talking to 5-6 other dudes. Like, I already know that. Like, if we're dating, most likely she's probably talking to someone else potentially. Like, there's that 50-50. But I'm not gonna sit here and, like, want to hear or, like, have her play hard to get, because if you're interested in me, you're interested in me. If not, I'll go find some girl that is interested. Simple as that.
Bob, how about you? I mean, today is different. I mean, our generation playing hard to get. You were the bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Camaro.
No, I didn't have the Camaro.
Bad Bobby.
You know, back
Yeah,
in
the
day,
Harley, dude.
No,
Yeah, the
back
Harley.
in the day, I never played hard to get.
Yeah.
I was happy for any attention I got.
Yeah.
You know, but if I had a daughter, okay, and she was 16, and I'm gonna sit her down, I'm gonna give her advice, right, about dating men. Number one,
I'm gonna get this ready because Bob's about to give some good advice.
Go ahead. Don't play hard to get. If you're not interested, tell them you're not interested and move on. But number two, never let a man diminish your value. Because what I see is a lot of guys will tell like a girl, hey, you know, if you were better looking, you know, or if you were more attractive than this, and the girl will chase him and give up. I mean, she will chase him to prove, you know, that she is acceptable for him. And he's doing that just to like use her, right?
Yeah.
And I would tell my daughter, never let a man diminish your value. If the guy's putting you down, telling him, you know, if he's telling you you're not attractive enough, move on, because there'll be a guy who will love what you look like. Mm-hmm. That guy there is just doing it so you'll pursue him, and you'll be an easy target for him.
Yeah.
All right. So with Bobby's advice, I don't know if we're almost done, but I do got to head out.
All right. Let me hit that.
Thank you for the information, Bobby.
This is the end of the show. We're going to do the 10 quick questions. If a man tells a woman to attract men, is it helpful or just self-serving? True or false?
Helpful.
Helpful. Do men give advice to help women succeed or to make women easier to date?
Succeed.
Succeed. You should want her to succeed.
Facts.
Would you trust dating advice from someone who benefits from you following it?
No.
Yes.
Would you trust dating advice from someone who benefits from you following it?
Oh, no.
No. Are women ignoring good male advice because it's uncomfortable or because it's wrong?
Uncomfortable.
Wait, so yeah.
Are women ignoring good male advice because it's uncomfortable or because it's wrong? Hey, ladies, you answer these questions too in the chat.
I don't know. That's a hard one, I guess.
Julian? Uncomfortable or because it's wrong?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I trust all dating advice from King Julian at all times. I don't know, Dad. Is it be yourself the worst dating advice ever given?
Nah.
No. You should always want someone to like you for you.
Facts.
Do men actually know what they want or just what they want right now?
It all depends.
Yeah, it does. That is a it all depends kind of question. Intentions. What is that guy's intentions? Again, like I bring it up, you know, is this guy into you? You never seen it? Is his intentions to try to draw you into his little circle? Is brutal honesty better than supportive advice when it comes to dating?
Brutal honesty is always the best.
Yeah. Are women friends sabotaging their date life more than men ever could?
Yes.
What?
Are women friends sabotaging their dating life more than men ever could?
I don't know.
If a woman's girlfriend is giving her dating advice, is that more harmful than if a man gives her dating advice?
I honestly
Well, you don't date. So.
Yeah.
Julian, what do you think?
Yeah. Should women take a dating advice from men they would never date? Ooh,
yes.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they can give them a real perspective, but also like you probably can't take advice from people that you'd want to date because realistically there's a reason like you'd want to date them.
Right. Yeah, exactly. This is a good one right here. Is modern dating broken because men and women are listening to the wrong people?
Yes.
No, I think it's just because there's so many options nowadays.
That too. The option thing is just insane.
Yeah.
I just like I I don't know if it works for both ends of women and men, but being like involved in for the first time and being just, if you're attractive at all and you're on a dating app, whether you're a guy or a girl, it's got to be overwhelming. I mean, because if you are that percentage that is going to constantly get hammered with DMs, and you think you have the right guy, but there's 10 other fucking guys that are saying the right things.
Okay,
that's gotta be hard.
I'm heading out. All
right, go to bed.
Go to bed.
So this is why I've never done a dating app. If I'm going to get rejected, it's face to face.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a bar. At least if you see people face to face, you kind of can, if you're having a conversation, you kind of feel them out where they're at. And would you like to have more conversations?
Yeah.
Because online, you don't know who the person is or what their intentions are because you can't look at them in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be tough, though. I thought about that years ago, and because you can't help but see the pattern.
Well, yeah, but it's always been like that. You used to, back in the day, you go to the club and the hottest chick walks in with a couple girlfriends. She's getting hit on by every dude that night.
Yeah. That's got the balls to go there.
Hey, sometimes you just got to suck it up, and you're going to get rejected, but you go in anyway. And every now and then you hit a home run.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm not saying I've been through that, but I can just imagine it's got to be just overwhelming. I mean, it's just constant being, and it's both sides. Even though the numbers are completely different when it comes to how many men are actually on dating sites and how many women are on dating sites. The average is not even, there's way more many men than there are women. So if you're an attractive woman and you're on those dating apps, you're just getting, constant. You almost have to shut off the fucking app just so you can get a have. Because every guy under the sun, the motherfucker could be in Korea and got no shot at her, but he's going to DM her, Men, all right, last 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Men get better dating advice than women, yes or no? Art.
That's
Art doesn't date, so I'll take this over. Yes, men do.
You think men give better advice than women do?
Yes.
To other women or to
either other men or either
that's what we're talking
other
about.
Men or other women.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Cool. What do you think, John? Your thoughts, John?
Your thoughts, Johnny?
I think if it's the right person, the right guy, I think he's giving you better advice than you're getting from your girlfriend. I really do. Okay. I really do. Because I think, like we said before and we stated, I think if he's a good person and an honest person, he's giving you, he wants you to be happy. Not that I'm saying your girlfriends don't want you to be happy, but I kind of do.
Your girlfriends want you to be happy with a lesser version of what they're dating.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, that's true. Should date based on strategy or not feeling, yes or no? Should date based on strategy, not feelings, yes or no?
You should
date on feelings.
Yeah, on
feelings. Yeah, that one.
And the last question: social media. Social media has completely ruined dating expectations. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Big fucking time. Again, just like what I just said. I mean, back in the day, you lived in Modesto. Maybe you ran into the guy from Turlock. Maybe you ran into the guy from Ceres. Maybe as far north, maybe you ran into the guy from Stockton who just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to Modesto. Check it out.
Well, yeah, but here's the deal too. Back in
you didn't get the guy from North Korea or the guy from Chicago trying to hit on you.
Before social media, you could have a first date at like a Cask and Cleaver, Black Angus, right? But I think today with social media and people following influencers online, and they want to be like them, and they're like, you're not taking me to a 5-star Michelin restaurant tonight. Okay, you're not going to spring for a bottle of Cristal.
Yeah,
bitch, I just met you.
What do you mean I can't have another appetizer?
Yeah, I mean, the first date shouldn't break your bank, right?
No,
it should be under $100.
Yeah,
because you're getting to know the
feeling. You're doing the feeling thing.
Coffee.
Yeah,
coffee. So here's the bottom line. Men give dating advice to women isn't automatically wrong, but it's not the full picture neither. Men can tell you what they notice, what attracts them, what turns them on and off, but they can speak from every man. They can't speak for every man.
Speak for every man.
Or understand a woman's full experience. At the same time, only listening to your circle can leave you blind to reality on the other side. The smartest move, take insight from both, but trust your own standards, boundaries, and goals. Because the worst advice isn't about gender. It's about ignoring what actually works for you. Let us know in the comments. Would you take dating advice from the opposite sex? So I'm curious to see how that one comes out. Because I think we do. I think we all have. It's a different era in time. We all want advice from all our friends. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a gal.
Right.
We want that advice.
We do.
We do. That's a show. And you know what? This is the first episode that we actually hit all the fucking topics.
There you go. Yeah.
Awesome. And we only went 14 minutes over. Not bad. Not bad. We try to keep the show at 2 hours.
Yep.
But Mr. Sharp, what did you learn today?
I learned that I really shouldn't be giving people dating advice.
Nah, I listened to it.
No, I think that, be honest with your friends. You gotta and keep a good core of friends. And and your dating advice is there to make the girl feel safer, but also enjoy the experience better.
Yeah. A quick question to what we learned tonight. Do you feel that it is important that someone should know who their top 3 are?
Yes.
How about you, Art?
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it's important to know who those 3 people are. If it's more, great for you, Ben.
Right.
I mean, props. But I think you should know who your 3 friends are.
That's what I think the 6 was about. The 6 is going to be the 3, and they might have a spouse, husband or a wife. So that's included in that circle. That's why it's 3 and then 6.
God, can you
11
imagine
is
calling that 1 in the 3 to come pick you up at jail, and he's not there, he's not available, and you have to call the spouse.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that, though. Sometimes it'd be like that.
And she's just like, I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen one day.
Hey, but he would do it for you do it for your husband or whatever.
Des, yes, I totally agree. You don't want to put your top 3 out there, because if you put your top 3 and you got a friend who's not the top 3, they're going to get butthurt.
Yeah. You don't disclose who those top. Yeah, you don't. But you know those people, and you know who you're going to call in a bind, and when you need something. And we're joking. It doesn't always have to be I'm in jail. It could be I'm broken down on the side of the road. I'm out of toes. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
It could be any certain situation, but you know that those 3 are ride and die. They're going to be there for you. They're going to show up. They're going to help you. They're not going to give you shit for whatever your situation that you're in at that present time. They just want to help you out. Yeah.
One thing before we leave.
Yeah.
I love you, babe.
I love you too, babe.
Hey, shout out, love me.
No, it's 420.
Mrs. Art, we love you.
Mrs. Art, we love you too.
Mrs. Art, I'm on my way.
All right, Art. And what did you learn today?
Shit, man, I didn't learn nothing. I'll be honest.
You lying sack of shit.
But yeah, I learned that people should really know who to trust and who they got and who they could depend on. That's really important.
Yeah, I do too. I think you should. What I learned from it, I think reading all these articles, I think it's important that you listen to both sides. I think guys have some good idea of what, especially if they're a really good friend. You know that person, their ins and outs, what they're into, all that stuff. So you can share that information like, hey, this is what guys like. And, I know you don't like those things, but, 50-50 sometimes. If you want a relationship to work, maybe you have to give up something, So whatever. Mr. Sharp, Mr. Art, look into that beautiful camera and say goodbye.
Awesome.
Bye, everybody, and don't hack, don't ban. Because Facebook loves to take money from content creators on their intros for their podcasts. So I figured, hey, screw it. I'll do my own song and strum some strings on the guitar. Here we go. Welcome to the afternoon Delight podcast with the boys. Oh, by the way, shout out to all the hot moms out there that are not AI created. Let's get to the show.